Morning, and what a difference.
Oh my gosh.
Out there this morning.
Crazy different.
What's wrong with your adding, John, with the
I think it
and
was
everything?
dramatic.
It was completely dramatic and happened really fast.
And yesterday I was outside and it was hot, and then all of a sudden you could feel it changing, and then Rennie got home and we're outside. She's like, "I'm cold." Yeah.
You know it's true.
What was it, the third year at Syracuse where they said, pause your words? What a difference. I mean, when did they start doing that?
I actually did have that voice in class.
Okay.
Yes. I think that was second semester junior year.
Gotcha. All right. Well, it even influenced many. The worst thing it can do is not only read comments, but then react to them. How dare you? Look what she did yesterday. We were having fun with her.
You were making fun of me.
So your answer should be, who cares what people think? But look what she did, John. She painted it white now or something. You know, I'm telling you. People who read comments on Facebook is going to be the death of our species. You shouldn't care what other people think. High temperatures today go from 50s now all the way with the fake waterfall flowing only into the 60s. No AC needed for a while. A is cooler, drier air pouncing in. That squiggly line is B. It's a stuck boundary over us. So we're going to have some showers in the morning. They should be breaking up by noon, maybe hanging on a little after in our southern counties. But kind of a cloudy day, some breaks of sun later on, and most of the showers in the next 4 or 5 hours. Darth Vader, The Weekend, and the dark side coming our way. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
I'll teach you that dramatic pausing if you'd like.
The Weekend coming up. Deep. Now, see, I can't do it. I never took
that wasn't dramatic enough.
I didn't take a journalism class.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
All right.
Topic news this morning, the general election campaign kicking off in Luzerne County just hours after the polls closed on the Pennsylvania primary.
Governor Shapiro joined Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti for an event aimed at getting supporters excited about November. Newswatch 16's Audie Iyer has more.
Less than a day after primary election polls closed, some are already on the campaign trail for November's general election. Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti ran unopposed in the primaries to become the Democratic candidate for Pennsylvania's 8th congressional district. Now she's campaigning at the Avenue restaurant in Wyoming, alongside Pennsylvania's highest-ranking political official.
And I stand firmly on the side of protecting our democracy and standing up to the chaos, the cruelty, and the corruption in Washington, D.C. That is why I'm here today. That is why I'm proud to endorse Paige Cognetti for Congress.
Cognetti says she's going to be campaigning on reducing corruption and costs for folks in the months leading into the general election in November.
Really looking forward to, in these coming months, talking about the way that we can actually make costs go down for folks. We can go to the federal government, we can look into the budget, just like I did when I was on the school board, like I did at the Auditor General's office, like I've done as mayor.
Cognetti seeks to unseat Republican incumbent Congressman Rob Bresnahan, who also did not have a primary challenger. Bresnahan responded to Cognetti's campaign event in a statement saying, in part, quote, "It's out with Paige against the machine and in with Paige embraces the machine today as Governor Josh Shapiro campaigns for establishment choice and failed Mayor Paige Cognetti at a super secret press event at the Avenue Diner in Wyoming, PA. Governor Josh Shapiro's challenger in the general elections, Republican Treasurer Stacey Garrity, also released a statement responding to the campaign event, saying in part, quote, "Josh Shapiro is more focused on his dreams of living on Pennsylvania Avenue than helping Northeast Pennsylvania families achieve theirs. Under Josh Shapiro's failed administration, Pennsylvania ranks 38th in the nation economically, 39th in education, and 41st overall. And those rankings have real-world consequences." The general elections are November 3rd. Audie Iyer, Newswatch 16, Luzerne County.
And remember, you can find all the election results from the primary at our website, WNEP.com, or simply text the word election to the number on your screen, 570-826-1616.
Well, a church in Berwick is making sure that no families go unfed.
More than 100 volunteers gathered at Bethany Church along Summerhill Avenue yesterday to help pack meals for families in need through Rise Against Hunger. Organizers say this year's event is part of the church's 125th anniversary celebration.
It's just part of our, part of us giving back. We had 125 years here, and so we aim to get around 125 volunteers to pack these meals to serve other people.
20,000 meals were packed for families worldwide at last night's event in Berwick.
A drop-in center in Shamokin is receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars to help those in drug and alcohol recovery. Oasis Community Recovery Club hosts different recreational programs for folks living sober and substance-free. The center recently received more than $700,000 through a state grant, which founder Danielle Houtz says will go towards continuing its mission.
Our community needed the services. When we started Oasis, there wasn't the people, places, and things for people to rebuild their lives when they came home from treatment. And so Oasis has become a model that is important to everyone in our state, honestly.
She tells us the money will also help with staffing at the recovery center in Shamokin.
Well, as most of the anchors here at WNEP remain at the desk, many viewers are wondering the same thing.
The long-awaited reveal as to who does and does not wear pants. In Talkback Feedback tonight on Newswatch 16 at 11.
Mindy,
boy.
I'm gonna be Mindy's Jedi Master right now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I want you to say these words. What other people think of me. You're not saying it.
Well, I was just going to say, you're the one who made fun of me, so
What other people think of me
what other
is
people
none of
think
my
of me
business.
is none of my business.
Thank you. There you go. The key to life. So you did that. You
Well,
trans.
I just turned it around, and the other side is styrofoam because it's insulated. So I just turned it around.
All right. We're going to talk about the Jedi Master and the forecast. Some showers this morning. They will break up this afternoon. Much of the afternoon looks dry, but it's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap!
I love that line.
This is coming in. It's going to make it nice tomorrow, but it's a trap. Trust me, it's a trap.
Oh, the dark side.
Akbar, the fish head, and his advice coming on up. Stick around.
It's a trap.
What does it take to be the greatest of all time? It's not just leaving defenders chasing shadows or turning goalkeepers into statues. It's making your team, your sport, and everything around you better. Here's to the greatest of all time.
In a galaxy not so far away, right here in Northeast Pennsylvania, it's Dixon City Hyundai's May the Savings Be With You sales event. Lease a 2026 Tucson Limited and get up to $3,750 lease cash and $4,650 military and grad rebates. Plus get 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 Tucson and Santa Fe gas models. But hurry, now's the time to join the rebellion against high prices and limited selection. May the savings be with you only at Dixon City Hyundai. Online at DixonCityHyundai.com.
I see a beautiful soul, a hardworking mom, and someone that loves her kids.
She's everything I want to be. She's an amazing mom, an amazing worker, an amazing wife, and I see the person that I want to be in life.
It's so refreshing and exciting to have you as a father.
You are your mother and I's whole world.
I don't have no doubt in my mind about the next version of yourself that you're gonna be. I just love you, Sarah. I love you too.
A historic festival celebrating local heritage is coming back to Lackawanna County.
It's almost time to race the Saints. Newswatch 16's Nikki Cries live in Jessup this morning. Good morning, Nikki.
Hi, John and Mindy. We're getting ready for a big day here in Jessup. We're talking, of course, about St. Ubaldo Day, which is this Saturday. I know you guys are really excited for it. One of the biggest days of the year in Jessup, Scott, right?
It's like Christmas in May for us. We plan all year, and now here it is. You know, this Saturday we're going to run our Festa di Chiedi, and it only happens in two parts of the world: Gubbio, Italy, and Jessup, Pennsylvania. It dates back as far as the 1100s. Just truly amazing. You know, noon we have our Alzata over at St. Mary's, and 5:30 our course will start.
So tell me about the race. What people will see.
People's going to see three families race with their patron saints: St. Ubaldo, St. George, and St. Anthony. And of course, we honor St. Ubaldo. We never pass St. Ubaldo off. He's our patron saint. And I mean, the town's going to come alive. It is. It really is. Rain or shine, the Chiedi's going to go.
So this is a rain or shine event, and this draws, hundreds of thousands of people to Jessup.
Oh, hundreds and thousands, absolutely. You know, families come in, you know, and they have all kind of parties leading up to Saturday. It just brings the community together for the businesses. There's going to be thousands of people here. I mean, if you haven't seen it, you need to be here. You need to be here at noon when we do the Alzata, 5:30 for the race.
And there's also a carnival that started last night.
There is a carnival. It's over on Hill Street. Jessup Post coming number 2. And the majority of that money goes for them to buy equipment, you know, like backpacks, trucks, and everything. So hopefully with the weather holds out for us. Hopefully Joe Seneca gives us his blessings, and we have good weather. I know they're saying spotty showers, but we're going to go. We're going to go, rain or shine.
Rain or shine, the event is Saturday. Big day in Jessup, St. Ubaldo Day, the festival running all week. John and Mindy?
It is always a huge event. All right, Nikki, thank you.
It's a huge party. All right, thanks so much. We have Joe coming up next with your Storm Tracker 16 forecast.
And we're taking a live look outside on this Thursday morning. It is 55 degrees. Yesterday we were up near 70, so a big change out there this morning. It's 4:41. We'll be right back.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Serious, man. I actually drive better when I'm on it. If anything, I'm more careful. More chill. More relaxed. It just helps me focus. It just helps me focus, you know?
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by the Cephalo Law Firm, voted Best Injury Law Firm 3 years in a row. Visit them now at cephalolawfirm.com.
So tomorrow's a big day, and I'm a little nervous because of the expectations always. We had Summer the chicken, Summer the inflatable, Summer the stash. Tomorrow we're going to unveil Summer of. And I think it's one of those things that's never going to meet expectations, and it's always going to be compared against the past, and they're going to be like, really, they're doing that? What do you think, John? Are you nervous?
I think it's going to be great.
Okay.
Well, when we announced Summer of the Stash, I thought that was lame, and it turned out to be fabulous,
yeah.
right?
Okay, all right. So you do have faith in me.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally.
Well, we're gonna shoot that today. We're gonna make the announcement tomorrow, and we're gonna kick into summer gear and mode, even though this weekend is gonna stink. So it's off to a ragged start. But I want to show you this, folks. This is what's happening this morning. If you can see it on the polywood furniture. Just a few drops, a few sprinkles. There's some lingering showers. Hopefully your window's open. And I hope your air conditioner's off. Come on. Are you sick? Climate control, 0. And there it is, the old theme, Gonzo, yoga, Elvis, and birds. That got us all the way from winter to spring and now summer in a way. So it's in the 40s now and 50s all over the place. Yeah, but you wouldn't know if you just are one of those people who set your thermostat to like 70 and all the windows are shut all year and you're a climate-controlled zombie. You have no idea what it's like outside. You're detached. It's no way to live. So feel the chill this morning. High temperatures today, stuck in the 60s. John Meyer, will your wife turn the heat on? Here's an interesting thought. 60s today, 60s tomorrow, 40s and 50s on Saturday. Homes are going to get chilly. Heat is going to go back on us. Sad but true, I'm telling you. The lows tonight in the 40s to near 50. A north wind this afternoon trying to draw in that dry air. So here's what's happening. A nice, clean, fresh air mass. It's descending south, but there's this stuck front right over Philadelphia. So these showers are going to just kind of drag themselves through today. It's like the guy at the wedding, and he's got that long, I don't know what I was saying. Mindy, the woman has the long thing at the back of the bridal outfit. What is the guy's called? The tail thing? The tuxedo tail?
I don't know.
What's that thing called?
Yeah, the tails on the tuxedo.
Yeah, and then the bridal.
And the bridal train.
Train. So it's a train and a tail. This is it, and he's going to be dragging on through. Over the next 4 or 5 hours, notice how they're breaking up. This is by 9, 10 o'clock. I-80 south. One more. I'm done. So by this afternoon, we should be dry, but kind of cloudy. So give it 3, 4 hours. We'll get this rain out of here. The rest of the day looks pretty good. Tomorrow, partly sunny, wonderful. But look at that east wind starting to kick in. Oh, man. So morning shower, slow clearing this afternoon. So what's happening? There's high pressure up here. Think of this as a big, beautiful thing. But is it a trap? Darth, bring it in. Keeps us dry tomorrow. You get that northeast flow. It's a trap because this high, even though it's a good thing, is going to merge with this weak wave to the west and smash that rain all over us on Saturday. So steady rain Saturday. It breaks up a little bit Saturday night. Sunday, some ragged showers. We're trying to bring in some good forces here, folks, but it's going to take a while. Maybe even on Monday, a lingering shower with some breaks of sun. Oh, man. Here's the timing, 7:30 a.m. Saturday. It's raining like heck. Right through the afternoon, steady rain, 40s and 50s. That's 7 p.m. It's still raining. Hopefully this thing is on its way out by Sunday, and we can go more to scattered showers. So we do expect maybe an inch or more of rain all day Saturday with temperatures 60s tomorrow. These are your highs. John, the heat's on in the house, yes or no? Saturday, it's got to be, right?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be on.
Maybe even the fireplace. Sunday back up to near 60. So slow clearing this afternoon. Good sleeping tonight in the 40s. Perfect Friday. We got partly sunny skies, 60s. But remember, it's a trap, as Admiral Akbar would say, because rain Saturday. Whoa, winter jackets? It's possible. Showers linger Sunday, Monday. All right, Lord Cluckington. Whew. Mindy, solve this riddle for me. Come on, give me an egg. What's the connection between Memorial Weekend 1980 and a 2-foot, 2-inch, 29-pound wise life form?
I have no idea.
Oh, yes, you do. So let's go back to 1980. Yeah, well.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Empire Strikes Back.
Memorial Weekend 1980, we had sunshine. It was in the 80s Saturday and Sunday, 60s on Monday. That was a nice one. And released today, and big Memorial Weekend 1980, featuring the new wise Jedi Master, was that guy. First time we all saw him back in 1980. And that was the Empire Strikes Back. Debuted today and big in everyone's life. Memorial Weekend 1980. So, I don't know, is he even a relative of Yoda? I don't know what that whole thing is all about, but he's going to try to clean out the force. I think by Wednesday we're going back to partly sunny skies, but it's going to be a struggle getting back to the 70s to near 80 with still some scattered showers Monday, Tuesday. But notice the worst day is going to be Saturday into Sunday. Just, it's a trap. John, you do the best impersonation of Akbar. You want to do it now or save it for later? It's up to you.
It's a trap.
It's perfect.
I'll see you later.
All right. Your top stories are next.
Taylor Recycling, specializing in all your scrap recycling needs. Have concrete or stone you need to get rid of? Bring it here and we'll recycle it with our massive stone crushing machine. We're the only recycling center in the area that can deal with stone and concrete. You'll be in and out in 10 minutes or less. Taylor Recycling keeps you and the environment safe. Call Kiara and find out why local businesses and your neighbors have trusted us for so long. Call 570-878-0711. Taylor Recycling, 1000 Union Street in Taylor.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine. Love, you're mine.
Love, you're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
I can and I will.
Grateful for the highs, grateful for the lows.
I am talented, healthy, and strong. The best is yet to come.
When you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
Love.
Love, love,
love.
Love, you're mine.
you're mine.
You're mine.
Now, Newswatch 16 this morning is on whenever you're up because we extended our live coverage. You can watch us from 4:30 to 7 every morning right here on Newswatch 16, plus an additional 2 hours from 7 to 9 on WNEP+. The latest local headlines.
A developing story out of Dunmore.
Weather impact alerts.
There's your first shower thunderstorm.
All the local news you need, exactly when you need it.
Nice day.
Stream Newswatch 16 this morning for an additional 2 hours from 7 to 9 on WNEP+.
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by Guthrie Tunkhannock Orthopedics. Comprehensive care for a wide range of muscle, bone, and joint conditions. Schedule online today.
In this morning's top stories, one person is dead after a house fire in Luzerne County.
Crews responded to a home along Cooper Hill Road in West Wyoming around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. The fire heavily damaged the inside of the home, causing part of a floor to collapse. No other injuries were reported. No word on the victim of that deadly fire in Luzerne County.
A massive fire temporarily disrupted train service in Philadelphia yesterday. Crews responded to the blaze near train tracks in North Philly around 1 p.m. The fire caused Amtrak to halt its train operations between the city and New York for hours. SEPTA also suspended its trains on its Trenton line. Those services have now resumed in Philadelphia.
The Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission estimates more than 2 million vehicles will hit the highway this Memorial Day weekend. The commission says all maintenance and construction work will be suspended from 3 p.m. today through Memorial Day. State police will also be conducting additional patrols over the weekend on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Federal prosecutors yesterday unsealed criminal charges against former Cuban President Raul Castro, tied to the 1996 shoot-down of 2 civilian aircraft. Castro, Cuba's defense minister at the time, is charged with conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals, murder, and destruction of an aircraft. The brother of Fidel Castro is now 94 years old and one of the last surviving leaders of the Cuban Revolution. The indictment is expected to further inflame tensions between the U.S. and Cuba as the Trump administration ramps up pressure on Havana.
A federal judge has ordered White House staff to comply with the Presidential Records Act. The 54-page opinion puts on hold an attempt by the administration to roll back the Watergate-era law. However, the opinion did not put any restrictions on President Trump, Vice President Vance, the Justice Department, or the National Archives. Now, the Presidential Records Act requires presidents to hand over their government documents from their time in office to the National Archives upon leaving the White House.
A bill designed to help inform beachgoers of a shark attack is now headed to President Trump's desk for his signature. Yesterday, the House approved the bipartisan measure known as Lulu's Law. It would allow state and local authorities to use wireless emergency alerts to send out notifications about unsafe water conditions after a shark attack occurs. Shark attack warnings would be ineligible for alerts transmitted through the Federal Emergency Notification System, much like severe weather alerts.
NFL star Aaron Rodgers says his 22nd season in the NFL will be his last. The 42-year-old quarterback returned to the field Monday, taking part in practice with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rodgers has spent his career playing for the Green Bay Packers, the New York Jets, and the Steelers. He signed a 1-year contract with Pittsburgh earlier this week. Rodgers says he agreed to 1 more season when he learned that former Packers coach Mike McCarthy will now lead the Steelers.
It's going to be interesting.
Yes.
Well, it is carnival season, and we'll tell you about one in Northumberland County this weekend. That's when we come right back.
Meet the toughest team in the game. Bad Boy Mowers and Bad Boy Tractors. These powerhouses will do whatever it takes to win. Putting in the work with unrivaled engineering, game-changing features like heated seats and an Alpine entertainment system, plus durable implements and style that's in a league of its own. Bad Boy Mowers and Tractors. Power, performance, attitude.
Carpe controls sweat and odor for 100 hours. It's a quick-drying lotion that stops odor and sweat. And it comes in 9 premium fragrances. Carpe works where other deodorants fail. Our formulas are mixed. Our products are filled. And our orders are shipped from right here in the USA. Other companies are raising prices. We are lowering them. Carpe will be the best deodorant you ever use or your money back. Carpe is dermatologist tested, paraben-free, and comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. Try Carpe today at Target or at mycarpe.com.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Now, Newswatch 16 This Morning is on whenever you're up. Stream Newswatch 16 This Morning for an additional 2 hours from 7 to 9 on WNEP+.
Carnival goers made their way to Northumberland County last night for some fair fun.
The Southside Fire Company kicked off its annual carnival yesterday in Riverside. They had food vendors, ice cream, live music, and much more for guests to enjoy. The money raised supports the fire company's volunteers.
Every year, this is one of our primary fundraisers. It really helps. Equipment's going up. Right now, diesel fuel's over $5 a gallon. Just sitting and idling, dealing with accidents, fires, takes a lot of money to keep things rolling.
The Southside Fire Company's carnival runs through Saturday here in Riverside, Northumberland County.
And now we're going to take a look outside. Oh, there's our cabin. Do you see Don Jacobs in the window right there?
Jake, wake up.
Wake up. It's 55 degrees right now at 4:57, and Joe will have more on your weekend forecast coming up.
On WNEP's Home and Backyard, get recipes from local chefs, Paul's gardening tips, and ideas for crafted creations, plus so much more.
From Williamsport to Pottsville to the Poconos.
We're checking out all the fun things you can see and do.
Join us to explore everything NEPA has to offer.
Home and Backyard, Saturday mornings at 10 on WNEP. And get more Home and Backyard at WNEP.com, Facebook, and Instagram.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers, so switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. When you need to communicate, you can communicate.
America's best network needs off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. Plus, over the past 5 years, T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T, and enjoy a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans.
The value that we get with T-Mobile is excellent.
What is WOW? It's innovation in chemistry helping unlock what's always been there, the power of your smile. Colgate Optic White Pro Series delivers 5 times whiter teeth after 1 day. That's routine made remarkable. Colgate Optic White, the science of WOW.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. I've had the privilege of seeing miracles, broken families rebuilt, every crash, every workplace injury, every medical mistake. Fighting back can work. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance giants, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion recovered, Size matters. Reputation matters. Results matter. Injured? There's only one Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
New Sensodyne Clinical Repair is absolutely amazing. When your teeth are sensitive, they need special care. New Sensodyne Clinical Repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I recommend Sensodyne Clinical Repair.
Stream Newswatch 16 this morning from 7 to 9 on WNEP+. Proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is Newswatch 16.
Good morning, and thanks for waking up with us this morning. I'm John Meyer.
I'm Mindy Ramsey. So good to have you with us this morning. Joe's in the back, a much cooler backyard this morning.
So the question now, Mindy, did John's wife really say yesterday, and I quote John, "I'm freezing"? Did she, those words?
She didn't say I'm freezing, but we were outside, and she said, I'm cold.
Oh. And this was maybe 4, 5, 6 o'clock?
About 4 o'clock.
Okay.
There you go. That's what happens.
It changed so quickly.
Mindy, we'll just never understand your gender. That's all I'm saying.
I'll never understand your gender.
And that's the way it's meant to be.
It is.
There it is. It's in the 40s and 50s now. The ladies are freezing. They're freezing this morning. Hopefully your window's open. Here's a look at our backyard. You can't see, John. Do you see the guy with the machine gun in the tree, the maple tree on the far left, or no?
Well, he's in camo, so no.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we got the perimeter guarded and the log cabin. It's all there. High temperatures today in the 60s. No 80s, no 90s, not even 70s. 60s today. A is a cooler air mass. It's descending in over B. But B is kind of a stuck front, so that's giving us some light showers this morning. They're going to be with us, especially along Interstate 80 South, for the next 3-4 hours. Notice how A is going to win the battle, so those shower bands will slip south. By noon, I think for most of us, the showers are over, and we have a cloudy to partly sunny afternoon, but it will be stuck in the 60s all day. We're going to talk about the force, the strong, the weak force, the weekend, and just how ugly is Saturday going to be. And Mindy, now you know who that 2-foot, 2-inch, 29-pound genius is, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's in the forecast. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
I do a good lightsaber sound, too.
Oh, good.
Ooh,
So I need you,
we'll
buddy.
save that for later.
See ya.
All right. Well, topping our news this morning, one person is dead after a house fire in Luzerne County.
Crews responded to that home along Cooper Hill Road in West Wyoming around 4 yesterday afternoon. The fire heavily damaging the inside of the home, causing a part of the floor to collapse.
Very heavy fire. The whole front of the building was on fire when we got here. We did have an issue of water supply getting here at first, but that was rectified by multiple companies that we used with our mutual aid assistance. They came in, they helped out. We got our water supply set up, and we were able to get the fire knocked down.
One person died. No other injuries were reported. No word on the victim of that deadly fire in Luzerne County.
A big fire temporarily disrupting train services in Philadelphia yesterday. Crews responded to that blaze along the train tracks in North Philly around 1 p.m. That fire caused Amtrak to halt its train operations between the city and New York City for hours. SEPTA also suspended trains on its Trenton line. Those services have now resumed in Philadelphia.
Many of you will be filling those gas tanks for this Memorial Day weekend. The Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission estimates more than 2 million vehicles will hit the highway between tomorrow and Monday. That would be a 2% increase from last year. Despite concerns over gas prices, the commission says all maintenance and construction work will be suspended from 3 p.m. today through Memorial Day. And state police will be conducting additional patrols over the weekend on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Gas prices in Pennsylvania remain above the national average at $4.64 a gallon. 1 year ago, a gallon of regular cost $3.30. Diesel prices are still near $6. That's nearly $2 more compared to a year ago.
Well, the winners have been revealed in the 2026 Milky Way Photographer of the Year competition.
Capping off its 9th year, the contest saw over 6,500 submissions, the most in the contest history. 25 winning images were selected for their quality, story behind the shot, and the overall inspiration. The winner's showcase can be viewed online at capturetheatlas.com. Beautiful.
There are some people who have never seen the Milky Way.
Really?
Because they have light pollution where they live.
Oh, yeah.
But here in our area, most of us can just lie in our backyard, look up, and there's this corridor of stars.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And we are 2/3 out from the center of the galaxy. 200 billion stars. Our sun is just one of them. There's billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars. Mindy, we're just...
When you start doing space math, it hurts my head. Those
so
numbers.
much.
We're a dot on a dot of nothingness, my friends. And we're going to talk about Star Wars coming on up. Morning showers, a little drizzle, slow clearing this afternoon, should be dry. But you see this big, beautiful high? It's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Usually.
It's going to be over tomorrow, but
It's a drop.
next. You do a good job.
I know.
Thanks to WNEP viewers, these pets have new homes. We'll feature a new pet to adopt every Friday on Newswatch 16 at 5:30. 16 to the Rescue is sponsored by S.J. Kowalski Heating and Cooling.
What does it take to be the greatest of all time? It's not just leaving defenders chasing shadows or turning goalkeepers into statues. It's making your team, your sport, and everything around you better. Here's to the greatest of all time.
Don't sweat the technique.
When kids start making money, Chase has expert bankers and smart tools to help them manage it.
Wow. Now that's a first deposit. Let's get your account open.
Chase, make more of what's yours.
So, you're going to do your own landscaping. Great idea. But do you really know exactly what plants and why you're putting them in? Trust me, you don't. Raves can help. Bring in your measurements and pictures, and Raves landscape designers will help pick the right plants from our huge bodacious selection at bodaciously discounted prices. We are talking a free design and 13 acres of discounted plants. It's a no-brainer. Dude, you screw this up, you will never golf again. Face it, wives are always right. Bodaciousize your landscape with Raves.
The city of Jessup is celebrating its heritage this weekend with the annual St. Ubaldo Day.
Newswatch 16's Nikki Kreis is live ahead of the festivities. Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Mindy and John. It's a big weekend in Jessup, a long-time tradition, St. Ubaldo Day. And you know what? I didn't realize just how long this tradition was, Greg. Talk about that.
Well, it started in Jessup in 1909, and it was on and off throughout the years. But it's our 150th anniversary this year in Jessup Borough, and this race has been part of it for about 100 years.
That's a long time. And Jessup is, you made this commemorative
Fazzoletto. It's called a fazzoletto neckerchief, basically. There's a standard one that they wear every year in Gubbio and in Jessup, and this year we made a special one for 150th anniversary.
So Jessup, 150 years, that is a big deal.
Yeah, we've been doing events out throughout the year for 150th anniversary. We have upcoming after the Race of the Saints this weekend, we have a trivia night on June 12th. July 1st is at the Rail Riders Jessup Day, and the 5th of July is our big 4th of July celebration. We celebrate on the 5th of July.
So the race is Saturday, and of course, thousands of people gather for this big event.
Oh yeah, we've had, I would definitely say, over 10,000 people at times. Every year it varies a little bit, but on Saturday at 5:30 is the kickoff of the race, the start of the race through town. And then on Sunday at noon is the children's race.
That's going to be a lot of fun too.
Right. Also, throughout the week, there's a carnival going on at Jessup Hose Company on Hill Street also.
And that raises money for the fire company.
Right. That all goes for their equipment and their training, right.
Lots to do in Jessup, not just on Saturday, but as you can see, the carnival started last night, so lots to do in Jessup all throughout the week and the weekend. So you're definitely going to want to come here, and the running of the Saints is something that you don't want to miss on Saturday at 5:30. John and Mindy?
No, you don't. I wonder who's going to win. Who's the favorite?
I don't know. We'll have to find out more
We'll have to check.
later throughout the morning. All right, thanks, Nikki.
And we have Joe up next with the Storm Tracker 16 forecast.
It's the same one wins every year.
Wait, what?
Yes. All right, let's take a look outside this morning. Here's a live look in Wilkes-Barre. Good morning, Wyoming Valley. Hope you're having a great Thursday morning so far. It is 5:09 and 55 degrees.
From stinky diapers to stinky feet, odors can be caused by bacteria that linger in your air. Unlike air fresheners, Lysol Air Sanitizer eliminates odors by killing 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria in the air. Scent can't sanitize. Lysol can.
How'd you get my number?
Call 1-800-STEAMER.
Your friend's got a good voice. So, what happened here?
We'd rather not say. Thank you, Steamer. He's good.
When clean enough is not enough.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Even if you have moderate to severe eczema, you can feel the rhythm, feel the flow. And Dupixent helps you feel the heal. It helps calm the key source of inflammation under the skin that can cause eczema. Some adults saw fast itch relief after the first dose and long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. Many even saw 90% clear skin. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Stay ahead of eczema and help heal your skin from within. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent today.
Bake sales and barbecues, car shows and concerts. See what's going on near you. Check out the Public Service Bulletin Board events calendar at WNEP.com. You can find local events or create and promote your own. Get directions, share with your friends at WNEP.com/events and on the WNEP app. Stream Newswatch 16 this morning from 7 to 9 on WNEP+.
I think we all are the same with this. We love the Star Wars stuff, but we're not Star Wars freaks.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a Star Wars freak, but I love Star Wars.
Yeah, me too. That's
Great
right.
memories
as a kid, I really loved Star Wars.
Yeah, I wanted to be Princess Leia, definitely, yeah.
So this Friday is the new one, right? I think it's been 5-6 years or something like that?
I guess, and it's funny because I haven't paid attention much to all the new Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like an original 3 guy.
Okay, there you go.
Same.
Me too. But we're going to tie in Star Wars with Memorial Weekend, and we're going to go back to 1980, and I got the lightsaber out here, so are you ready? Are you ready, Mindy?
I'm ready.
All right, so right now I'm standing out here. It's in the 50s. There's a little shower or drizzle activity going on. The birds are chirping. The fake waterfall is flowing. And it's a great day to be alive. And tomorrow, when you think about this now, really Memorial Weekend is kind of that kickoff of summer. So we're going to kick off our new theme. Gone will be yoga, Elvis, and birds, and something that's going to cover the entire summer. Debut tomorrow for our new theme. The Gojo bike ride theme, where the community is an integral part. I mean, it's all happening tomorrow. It's kind of too soon. But anyway, it's in the 50s now. A little chill in the air. Boy, the window was wide open in my bedroom last night. Hearing the cars go by, the birds chirping, some gentle rain. It's all good. Highs today in the 60s. That's it. I'm wondering, we're going to have a countdown to when John's wife turns the heat on in his house. When's she going to say it's chilly in here? Is it going to happen today? Is it going to happen tomorrow? Is it going to happen Saturday? Lows tonight back down to the 40s to near 50. North wind, bringing in that cool, dry air. The problem with that north wind, it's a part of A, so it's digging in. It's coming in from the north, but there's this front that's just stuck there, and the upper level winds are coming in from the southwest, so it's a parallel bond, and this thing is just hanging out here. It's like, I don't know where to go, and we're in that shower trajectory. So I am right here. The rain is very light and spotty. This will be with us through the morning. So if you have anything to do today, you're saying, oh, now what? Just give it till 8, 9, 10 o'clock, and it's going to start sagging south. You folks south of Scranton along Interstate 80 may have to wait till like noon, but don't worry about it. It's out of here. And then the afternoon should be dry, so you can get some things done. And then tomorrow, partly sunny. A lot of this milky white is high cirrus cloud. So tomorrow, not a totally blue sky sunny day, but at least dry and partly sunny for your big fun on Friday. But today in the 60s, tomorrow in the 60s, and some slow clearing. So remember I said this chunk of air here, this is so beautiful. I mean, this is a big, beautiful high pressure system, and Darth Vader is going to grab that and put it right over us. But the problem is, folks, Akbar, it's a trap. Yes, this high is keeping us dry tomorrow, but now this weak wave of low pressure is going to combine in a way with that high, giving us an east wind, and look what happens on Saturday. Thanks to that high east wind, thanks to this wave of low pressure uplift, and now we have a soaking rainy day on Saturday. Now, this covers everyone throughout Jersey, Mid-Atlantic, Pittsburgh, all the way to Buffalo. Everyone just rain, rain, rain. Even at the Saturday night, hopefully by Sunday it breaks up a little bit. The force is getting a little better back here, so slow improvement Sunday and Monday. Oh, so let's go right to Saturday, 7:30. I'll be filling in for Allie working this weekend in the rain. 2:30, still raining. Right in the evening, maybe it'll start breaking up a little bit, but just count on Saturday being a washout. And we could see an inch plus of rain throughout the day on Saturday. Whew! And look at temperatures today and tomorrow in the 60s. So, John Meyer, give me your news guy voice. Here are high temperatures for Saturday.
High temperatures are going to struggle to get out of the 40s Memorial Day weekend Saturday.
There's that person out there who said, they said last year, let's plan our wedding for May the 23rd. It'll be great. It'll be a Saturday, spring in the air, sunny, and they get this. Oh, Sunday, hopefully with some breaks of sun, we get back up to near 60. So slow clearing this afternoon. Good sleeping tonight, 40s. Perfect Friday. We got some partly sunny skies, temperatures in the 60s. But remember, it's a trap. That high is going to move to the east, give us an east wind, and that is going to give us an ugly Saturday. Rain. I'm predicting some people will have a winter jacket on Saturday. I mean, with 48, 49, 50 degrees. Let's talk about a nice weekend. Are you ready? I love squeezing these hips, no offense, and it gives us this egg of knowledge. Let's go to Memorial Weekend 1980. It's connected to a very wise 2-foot, 2-inch tall, 29-pound life form. I don't know if it was male or female or how that whole thing worked. But anyway, Memorial Weekend 1980, we had sunshine, and in the 80s, oh, and then about 68 on Memorial Day, it was perfect. And released today in 1980, featuring a new wise Jedi Master that everyone knows. That guy, Yoda, came out today, 1980, in the movie Empire Strikes Back. Where were you in 1980? And that became the big hit that summer of 1980. So there's Monday morning. I think we'll see clouds, some breaks of sun. Tuesday and Wednesday, it starts getting a little better, but it's just going to be a lousy weekend. Sunday looks just a tad better than Saturday. Monday, you might be able to still have some cookouts, breaks of sun, a few scattered showers. But notice we're back up to 80 on Wednesday. What's going to come after Wednesday? Late next week and next weekend, the last weekend of May. I'm going to cover that in the long-range forecast, and we have Cowgirl Carrie coming out here with me to introduce that segment. So that's all coming on up. You got to stick around another 10 minutes for the long-range, very accurate, very unique scientific forecast. Are you ready for that?
That's exciting.
Can't wait.
Look at Mindy with the clap.
Cowgirl Carrie.
And John, it's a drop.
It's a drop. And we're going to look at some tech news right after this.
We are starting this morning with breaking news.
Police say both drivers were taken to the hospital and are in stable condition. Tonight we have team coverage.
That is an entire month's worth of rain in less than an hour and a half.
Actively investigating a shooting.
Crews responding to a crash on Interstate 81. Everyone made it out safely from tonight's fire.
Stream extended coverage on WNEP+. Download on your TV and watch for free.
Febreze. Bathroom visits got a reputation? Febreze Bathroom has 4 times the strength to fight tough odors continuously, leaving freshness for 45 days. No outlets required, so everyone can breathe easy.
I've weeded ever since I was a kid. I hated it then, and I hate it now. Garden mats eliminate 95% of your weeding. Garden mats block sunlight, but still let air and water through. They are reusable and last up to 10 years. With garden mats, your plants won't compete with weeds for nutrients, and you'll get 10 to 20% greater yields. Never again will you return from vacation to a jungle of weeds. So go to gardenmats.com now.
Moderate to severe eczema with that unbearable itch. When it's uncontrolled despite topical treatment, relieve itch fast with clearer skin that lasts. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
If you're in Starukka, you're seeing that downpour.
We're seeing that steady and heavy rain.
Especially tomorrow and even on Saturday when winds could be gusting again 30, 40 miles per hour.
But things are about to change.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage on WNEP+.
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by Wise Markets. Eat better, spend less. That's wise.
In today's Tech Bites, President Trump is expected to sign an executive order as early as today on AI oversight. It's expected to include a voluntary agreement for AI companies to share advanced models with the government for review before rolling them out to the public. Next, is OpenAI ready for Wall Street? Reports say the parent company of ChatGPT is working with major banks preparing to go public, possibly as soon as September. OpenAI cleared a major hurdle this week when it won a court battle against Elon Musk. And finally, Airbnb is moving closer to being a one-stop shop for travelers. In addition to home rentals, it's now offering hotel bookings and other services, including car rentals and luggage storage. The company expects further expansion, including possible equipment rentals like skis or surfboards. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Hannah Battah. Have a great day.
Leaf Filter is America's #1 gutter protection system because it's built right. And you know me, I don't just take their word for it. I visited their lab and I was impressed. I saw how Leaf Filter is engineered to keep debris out of the gutters and water flowing, helping prevent costly damage. All backed by Leaf Filter's clog-free guarantee. When it's built right, it shows. That's why it's Homes Approved.
Schedule your free gutter inspection today. Call 877-77-HOMES or visit leaffilter.com/homes.
Oh, what is that musty smell?
Oh, damp.
Damp. Oh, damp.
Hey, language.
Damp Rid traps excess moisture to eliminate musty smells. Get rid of the damp with Damp Rid.
One-a-day 50-plus multivitamins are formulated for your overall health with nutrients to support brain and muscle function. So you're not just setting the pace, you're one step ahead.
Next time, slow down.
One-a-day 50-plus, the one for you.
Hi, this is Frank.
And I'm Alexia. We are your local husband and wife team, and we buy houses.
We are the call to make for an as-is, fair cash offer.
We buy homes all over in any price range. Vacant, bad renter, nice homes you can't keep up with, even condos, apartments, and multifamily units.
Don't make any repairs or even clean up, and best of all, no closing costs.
We're helping people sell their house as is. Call today for a fast, fair cash offer. Call 570-805-0000.
You might think your floors are clean, but not from where we're standing. Try the new Swiffer Power Mop. New micro scrubbers clean 5 times deeper than spin mops, keeping more dirt and grime off your socks, so stuff stays trapped here.
And not down here.
The new Swiffer Power Mop.
A one-stop shop for your home and garden needs. Justice True Value Home and Garden. A premier Weber Grills dealer with exclusive models, steel power equipment including push mowers and zero-turn mowers. Ask about our steel free battery deal. Get Benjamin Moore and Easy Care paint with expert color matching from our incredible paint pros. Our staff is ready to assist you. Over 40 years in business and growing. Justice True Value Home and Garden. Take the Waverly exit off 81.
Lights on.
I didn't understand you.
Lights on. Morning.
Hello.
I'm so tired of being alone. Black coffee, no sugar.
Enjoy coffee.
Instead of building new ways for machines to talk to people, Chase is building new places for people to talk to people.
Hi, welcome in.
Hi.
With tech that's actually helpful and 5,000 branches in 48 states. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Get a sideline and courtside seat for the plays and players that will make a difference on game day. Nittany Game Week.
Saturday morning at 11:30 on WNEP and streaming on WNEP+.
I'm Courtney Harrison with Newswatch 16 Sports, and we're proud to serve Williamsport, all the athletes, high school and college, who live here in Lycoming County.
Mindy, look at how Cowgirl Carrie, she has a horse. She's now matching the horse.
Oh, yeah.
She's going out of her way now, bringing in chaps. She's still stitching these together.
Hard at work.
Hard at
Cowgirl
work.
Carrie is taking this serious.
Lasso, and I think you still have to, spend another week at the tannery?
Yes.
And that'll be ready next weekend.
Yes, next weekend.
All right, so next weekend, could you believe, is the last day of May. Now let that sink in. Why can't January go by as quick as May has?
I know, right?
So are you ready? Introduce the segment. It's time for a long-range forecast. It's all you, girl. Here we go.
All right, it's time for the...
Oh, what's that?
Ranger!
You gotta watch swinging around that lasso, girlfriend. My God. You know, the end of a lasso can move at the speed of sound. That's what creates that sound barrier. Yeah, 800 miles an hour. Be careful with that thing. All right, so here's the deal, folks. This is not the May we want. So average high now is mid to upper 70s. Well below. We start getting back to near average not until after Monday, Tuesday of next week. Here's what's happening. You'd never know it by looking at the upper level winds because this doesn't look all that bad, but you see how the high pressure is subdued. It's deep south, and little ripples in the flow are forming here. So every little ripple that moves through is producing these showers and a stuck front that'll propagate into Saturday. There's Saturday. Ripple right there. What we need to do is beef this ridge up and watch what happens next week. It gets beefed up. If this verifies, this is not only a big ridge in the Midwest, this is almost like an omega block. And if you get right here in an omega block, it gets beautiful. So that could start happening Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. Even next weekend, the ridge is breaking down a little bit, but it's still prominent. So this is all good news that mid to late next week and next weekend looks awesome. Awesome. May 29th, 30th, and 31st. June begins next Monday. Oh my goodness. Average high by then is 77, sun going down at 8:30. Some of the longest days of the year are here. My forecast for next weekend is no major action, which means mainly dry and near to above average temperatures. It's the way life is meant to be. And John, in your opinion, did May go by as quickly as January and February or no?
It went by so much faster.
So much faster.
Why does that happen?
It's like recess versus English class. It's
Totally.
Just,
Or
yeah.
math class, yeah.
And just you saying June 1st makes me nervous.
I know.
know.
Me too.
Me too.
All right, see ya. We are getting ready to race the Saints coming up in our next half hour.
But first, we're going to take a look outside this morning. Good morning, Wayne County. Hope you're having a great day so far. Happy International Tea Day. Maybe have a spot of tea.
A spot of tea?
Yes. It is 55 degrees at 527.
Summer's here. You can celebrate anything, like buying your first car. Yes. Cute.
Right now, buy an off-road ready Tacoma with 2.99% APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
When was the last time that something really bodacious happened to you? Well, today is that day if you come to Rave Discount Plant Center and see the sea of color of our perennials. I mean, look at these pictures. Imagine a garden with this kind of color throughout your yard all season long. Over 300 varieties of perennials, and unlike any other place, plenty of perennial advice to keep them looking and blooming bodaciously, and that's only possible at Rave Discount Plant Center.
Go ahead, crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. And with USPS Ground Advantage, your packages stay in our secure network, dock to door, nationwide. For full visibility, near real-time tracking, a Affordable pricing for peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
The facts, when packed bunch, they can leak. That's so real. Try new Always Flex Foam. It's made with bunch-resistant foam to help prevent leaks. Up to zero bunching, zero leaking. This is no ordinary pad. Switch to new Always Flex Foam.
Every Sunday night, he can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
When you really need to sleep, ZQL has no equal. Get the deeply restorative sleep you need. ZQL, not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
Summer's here. Who's ready for camp in a new Toyota? The scavenger hunt starts now. Oh, I should probably move.
Right now, get special APR financing on a Tundra plus 1,000 Toyota finance cash. Toyota, let's go places.
Live is the #1 place to start your morning.
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by your local McDonald's. Start your day in a surprising new way. Now swap a savory steak patty and get any McDonald's breakfast sandwich for just $5. Price and participation may vary. From WNEP, the news station, this is Newswatch 16 this morning.
Happy Thursday. Good morning to you. I'm Mindy Ramsey.
And I'm John Myers. So nice to have you with us this morning. Hope you don't have the air conditioning on this morning because there is no need for it after the change overnight.
Nice and cool.
Oh, man. Oh, well, we have to address those climate control people. That's what I'm saying. They don't know. You don't know if it's hot out, cold out,
It's
warm.
a good point. They probably still just have it on and aren't paying any attention.
You're just in this world. You're just like this. Everything's okay. It's like taking antidepressants. Come on, you don't need that stuff. Here we go. Check this out, folks. So we had some showers last night, early this morning. They're on the Pollywood. You want to feel the highs and lows. That's what it is to be alive. Let me show you those numbers right now. So we are in the 50s, and the window was open at my house all last night. I loved it. The curtains flowing, the dog barking. You get to hear the, once in a while, a car goes by, backfire engine. You go, boom. It's all good. Look at those stratiform clouds over Dick Yingling in Pottsville. So that's a classic sign of a stuck front right there, and the atmosphere layered out. So highs today stuck in the 60s all day. When I left my house, it was still at 74. I don't have AC, so it's starting to cool off. It was 84 a day and a half ago. A is cooler air, B is the stuck front. A is going to win the battle eventually, but right now the battle is going on. So we have these bands of light rain, drizzle, and showers. Not in the northern tier counties. You guys are probably going to stay dry all day today. If you're not getting showers yet, you're not going to get them at all, and they will start to subside and move south by 10 o'clock, out of the viewing area by early afternoon, and then much of the day will be dry. So morning showers and that slow clearing this afternoon. Darth Vader, new Star Wars movie, old Star Wars movie, the details and specifics of the weekend, and oh so much more coming on up in the full forecast. Feels great here.
It does feel good. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice and cool.
Thanks, Joe. Topic of the news this morning, the general election campaign kicking off in Luzerne County just hours after the polls closed on the Pennsylvania primary.
Governor Shapiro joined Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti for an event aimed at getting supporters excited about November. Newswatch 16's Audie Iyer has more.
Less than a day after primary election polls closed, some were already on the campaign trail for November's general election. Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti ran unopposed in the primaries to become the Democratic candidate for Pennsylvania's 8th congressional district. Now she's campaigning at the Avenue restaurant in Wyoming, alongside Pennsylvania's highest-ranking political official.
And I stand firmly on the side of protecting our democracy and standing up to the chaos, the cruelty, and the corruption in Washington, D.C. That is why I'm here today. That is why I'm proud to endorse Paige Cognetti for Congress.
Cognetti says she's going to be campaigning on reducing corruption and cost for folks in the months leading into the general election in November.
Really looking forward to, in these coming months, talking about the way that we can actually make costs go down for folks. We can go to the federal government, we can look into the budget, just like I did when I was on the school board, like I did at the Auditor General's office, like I've done as mayor.
Cognetti seeks to unseat Republican incumbent Congressman Rob Bresnahan, who also did not have a primary challenger. Bresnahan responded to Cognetti's campaign event in a statement saying, in part, quote, "It's out with Paige against the machine and in with Paige embraces the machine today as Governor Josh Shapiro campaigns for establishment choice and failed Mayor Paige Cognetti at a super secret press event at the Avenue Diner in Wyoming, PA. Governor Josh Shapiro's challenger in the general elections, Republican Treasurer Stacey Garrity, also released a statement responding to the campaign event, saying in part, quote, Josh Shapiro is more focused on his dreams of living on Pennsylvania Avenue than helping Northeast Pennsylvania families achieve theirs. Under Josh Shapiro's failed administration, Pennsylvania ranks 38th in the nation economically, 39th in education, and 41st overall. And those rankings have real-world consequences. The general elections are November 3rd. Audie Iyer, Newswatch 16, Luzerne County.
And you can find all the primary election results at our website, WNEP.com, or simply text the word election to the number on your screen, 570-826-1616.
Well, a church in Berwick is making sure no families go unfed.
More than 100 volunteers gathered at Bethany Church along Summerhill Avenue yesterday to pack meals for families in need through Rise Against Hunger. Organizers say this year's event is part of the church's 125th anniversary celebration.
It's just part of our, part of us giving back. We had 125 years here, and so we aim to get around 125 volunteers to pack these meals to serve other people.
20,000 meals were packed for families worldwide at last night's event in Berwick.
A drop-in center in Shamokin is receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars to help those in drug and alcohol recovery. Oasis Community Recovery Club hosts different recreational programs for folks living sober and substance-free. The center recently received more than $700,000 through a state grant, which founder Danielle Hout says will go toward continuing its mission.
Our community needed the services. When we started Oasis, there wasn't the people, places, and things for people to rebuild their lives when they came home from treatment. And so Oasis has become a model that is important to everyone in our state, honestly.
And she tells us the money will also help with staffing at the Recovery Center in Shamokin.
Well, as most of the anchors at WNEP remain here at the desk, many viewers are wondering the same thing.
The long-awaited reveal as to who does and does not wear pants. In Talkback Feedback tonight on Newswatch 16 at 11.
John, you've been here how many years?
23.
23. Have you ever, how many times in 23 years have you anchored shorts on?
Many.
Well, back when I was weekend anchor.
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
Oh, so there you go.
Almost
so
all summer long, every summer when I was weekend anchor.
So suit up here. Shorts down there.
Yeah.
Business on top, party on the bottom.
Never in the underwear. All right. This was your house temperature.
That was before we turned the AC on.
What's it on now?
No AC now.
No AC.
But the house was 74 when I left.
Similar with me, low 70. So we're cooling off, baby. No AC needed for a while. We're going to be fine. Morning showers, clearing out a little bit this afternoon. Much of the late morning and afternoon should be dry, but Mindy, you see this big, beautiful high? It's nice. It's going to drop on us tomorrow. It's going to be great, right?
Nice.
It's a trap!
Oh, no.
See what it means for you coming up next. It's a trap.
You scared me.
WNEP Plus, streaming live Storm Tracker 16 radar 24/7. Watch as the storm rolls in and check the forecast whenever you want. Storm Tracker 16, 24/7, only on WNEP Plus.
We are the Dillows. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers. So switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. When you need to communicate, you can communicate.
America's best network meets off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. Plus, over the past 5 years, T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T. And enjoy a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans.
The value that we get with T-Mobile is excellent.
Go ahead. Crank the volume. We got you. USPS has increased daily package processing capacity by 46% in the past 5 years. For peace of mind. USPS Ground Advantage.
I could never wear gray. My white shirts would have yellow stains all over them. I always had the worst sweat stains and body odor. So I heard about Carpe from an Instagram ad. I was like, let me try this out. It ended up being the best deodorant I've ever used. Whenever I use Carpe, I feel so clean. I feel like I smell so good. I was in my microbiology lab class and we tested our armpits for bacteria. Out of the whole class, I ended up having the least amount of bacteria on my armpit.
Try Carpe today at Target or at mycarpe.com.
Just take a look at this place. It's really hard to describe what more than 50,000 square feet of greenhouse space filled with flowers, hanging baskets, and vegetable plants looks like. Rocky Ridge Greenhouses, 1 mile off Route 93 in Nescopec. Thousands and thousands of all the varieties you're looking for. You really have to see this place for yourself. Family owned for more than 50 years. Rocky Ridge Greenhouses, 1 mile off Route 93 in Nescopec.
A historic festival celebrating local heritage is coming back to Lackawanna County.
One of the most unique in the area. And Newswatch 16's Nikki Cries live in Jessup ahead of the Racing of the Saints. Hi, Nikki.
Good morning, John and Mindy. So we're just 2 days away from St. Ubaldo Day here in Jessup. It's been going on for a really long time. And John, we were just talking about this. There's so much history behind this festival.
Yes, of course, it started in 1909 and went on until 1952. And then for whatever reason, I'm not sure, but it stopped in 52 and picked back up in 1976. And in 76, that particular, along with the Jessup Centennial, my dad stepped up and said, let's have the day again. And to pick it up from 52 to 76, I think, was a major overhaul for my dad. And then, of course, he had multitudes of other people to get it going. Of course, it stopped again, of course, in 90, and then an insurance guy, Don Perini, got the day going again in 2000. And so we've been going ever since.
It's been going strong for a while now, and it is a big deal here in Jessup.
It's a very big deal. It means a lot to a lot of people, you know, Italians, and to all our Italian ancestry. I mean, not unlike, you know, other events belong to other Spanish and Irish people and St. Patrick's Day and such.
And this is something that we were talking about, how the race actually works. St. Ubaldo always wins.
St. Ubaldo always wins, but do they really win? It's just a feast day. It's really just a feast day in his honor. And we incorporate St. George and St. Anthony in it, you know, the middle and lower classes. Ubaldo's supposedly the upper class. You know.
Definitely something to see here in Jessup this Saturday, 5:30, but it's a whole weekend full of activities, including the carnival, which is going on. It started last night and it runs through Sunday. Lots going on, John and Mindy.
A big party, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Such a
Nikki.
festivity. Thank you. We have Joe coming up next with your Storm Tracker 16 forecast.
We're taking a live look outside on this Thursday morning. We are getting ready for Memorial Day weekend, but the forecast is not improving as we get closer. Joe's going to have more on that coming up next. It's 55 degrees, much cooler out there this morning at 5:41.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and Clearer Skin, I'm all in. Most people saw 90% clearer skin from head to toe. Skyrizi is only 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Stop by Hoover Tractor for the Love of Dirt deals. Save big on a selection of Coyote tractors and equipment. Get this homeowner package deal with the CK2620, ZXC54, and trailer for only $35,500. Visit us in Mifflinburg today or at hoovertractor.com.
On 3, Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to help people save hundreds. 1, 2, 3.
Liberty Mutual has your
Nailed it! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
What is WOW? It's innovation in chemistry helping unlock what's always been there, the power of your smile. Colgate Optic White Pro Series delivers 5 times whiter teeth after 1 day. That's routine made remarkable. Colgate Optic White, the science of WOW.
No doggy daycare for you today, Petey.
Come on, Petey.
What has got into you?
Where's Petey?
We got a Subaru to bring out the wilderness inside all of us.
The Subaru Outback Wilderness. Love of adventure elevated.
Get your Outback for $359 per month at Subaru of Wyoming Valley.
At Performance Kia, we've given away over $50,000 in free gas over the last couple weeks, and we aren't done yet. Our Gas Pass sales event is going on now. Buy any vehicle from Performance Kia, get free gas all summer. That's right, free gas all summer long. Drive gas-free all summer long at Performance Kia.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Jeremy Lewan, and we're proud to serve the borough of Montrose, the county seat of Susquehanna County, and everyone who lives in the northern tier.
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by O'Brien Legal, your premier elder estate planning law firm. Call Corey O'Brien today to protect what you've spent a lifetime building.
So could we have at least a pact? We're going to have a pact on this.
Okay.
Today in the 60s, tomorrow in the 60s,
Yes.
Saturday stuck in the 40s and 50s. By Saturday and Sunday, homes are going to get chilly. Now, my question is, would you please, we have to all agree, would you hold out your hand? We have to bond on this.
All right.
No matter how cold it gets in our homes, I don't care if it gets down to 60, 62, 63, the heat cannot go on.
I can't do that.
John's out. John's out.
I would do it, but
Mindy
I know
was-
that
Mindy
he's
and
going
I
to
are
go
still
on.
in.
I got it. I think my husband already turned the boiler off, so I think
Yeah, John,
I don't have a
no,
choice.
you have to put your foot down with this. You don't put the... No! Memorial Week! Oh.
It doesn't get nice and stay nice until June.
We're on the cusp of June. Don't touch.
I don't know if I'm going to be the one making the choice. All she has to do is flip a switch.
Turn the breaker off. To do something, just say it's broken.
Sabotage it.
Say it's worked. It's not. We'll worry about it. Don't do it. Let me show you this. So, you can't use the heat this way. It's going to get chilly. It's going to be ugly, folks. But please, here I am saying please. My wife will make me do it too. So, all right, 50s now. High temperatures today. Are you going to heat up? Not much today because, yes, it's going to be in the mid-60s, but with limited sun. And we're going back down to the 40s to near 50 tonight. Tomorrow, we'll get back up to a 65 with some partly sunny skies. That'll warm homes up a little bit. And then Saturday, they crash. We can make it. Come on. A little bit of a north wind today, and that's coming from high pressure to the north. Look at this stratified atmosphere. So this is a classic... No, all right. So this is a classic overrunning. So A is cooler air that's pushing down, but the warm air is saying, I'm not done yet, and it's riding up over the cooler air, and that's producing some rain. So this shower activity all the way from Honesdale, south and west to State College is with us now. So especially along Interstate 80 right here, that's where most of the showers are going to be. Much of the rain will be ending from Scranton south, probably by mid-morning. That's 9:30. So you folks along Interstate 80, down towards Pottsville, Lancaster, Harrisburg, Philly, they may hold on to the showers till 2, 3 o'clock. But we're going to have a quiet afternoon, just kind of cloudy with that north wind and a chill in the air. But tomorrow, partly sunny skies. That's 4 p.m. This is all a change happening, and this is the rain that's going to come back at us on Sunday. I mean Saturday. So get ready. Morning showers, slow clearing today, 65, and 40s to near 50 tonight. So remember, I mentioned up here it's a big, beautiful air mass. This thing is, wow, that's high pressure. If this thing would just sink right over us, everything's going to be great. Darth Vader, bring it in. And there it is. It's over us tomorrow. We get some sunshine, but it's a trap. The reason that high is a trap is, yes, it's a good thing, sunshine, descending air, but it brings in an east wind. So you're taking chilly Atlantic air mass and you're dragging it over the state. And not only that, there's a wave of low pressure here. That's bringing in rain. So even though this high is a good thing, Vader set it up as a trap, and that's going to give us that rain all day on Saturday. That's about noon. Where are you going on Saturday? You can't escape this. You can go in your car 4 or 5 hours in any direction, and it's just going to be an ugly day on Saturday. The rain is going to taper off on Sunday. Now, this looks a little worse than it is. This is 2 in the afternoon. I think back here, we start getting maybe some breaks of sun, just passing showers. So hopefully by Monday, we get good forces coming on in, and it could actually become partly sunny. But the worst will be Saturday. There it is, 7:30 in the morning. What are you doing at 2:30? I'm getting like winter nervousness already. John, you know what I mean when you're trapped in the house all day? This is where I'm at.
How many times are you going to look out the window?
People say in the winter, why don't you get a snowmobile? Why don't you go skiing? I just don't like those things, okay? I can't make myself like them. And I'm going to be that kind of anxiety on Saturday with all-day rain. I'm going to fix something, paint something. Maybe I'll just clean the walls of my basement. I don't know. It's just going to be gross on Saturday. Hopefully Saturday night it starts to end and we get a little bit of a break, but we could see an inch of rain from Saturday into Sunday morning. 60s today, 60s tomorrow. Look at Saturday's high. Mindy, no heat. She shut her system down. I'm not turning it on. I'm not doing it. Back up to near 60 on Sunday. So slow clearing this afternoon. Good sleeping tonight in the 40s. A perfect Friday. Maybe not perfect, but at least partly sunny in the 60s. But remember, it's a trap, as Admiral Akbar would say, because that's going to bring an east wind. We have rain all day Saturday. Will you see people, John Meyer, in winter jackets this Saturday?
My wife, yes.
Showers linger Sunday and Monday. Let's go back to simpler, better times. Are you ready, folks? Tickle, 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 give me an egg. Memorial Weekend 1980 is tied to a 2-foot, 2-inch, 29-pound wise life form. Oh, yeah, I checked it out. Memorial Weekend 1980. Sunny on Saturday, 80s. Sunny on Sunday, 80s. 68 on Memorial Day, nice and sunny. 3 great days. And released today, in that year, 1980, it featured a new character, a wise Jedi Master. That guy, Yoda, appeared in 1980 in The Empire Strikes Back. So still going strong. New movie is this Friday. And this is the character. I don't know if that, they should have made that like Yoda's little cousin or something, or nephew, but I don't know what he is. He's Yoda-like. Notice we clear out a little bit by Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's going to get a little better as we go through next week, back up to the 70s to near 80. But yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be wet on Saturday and just slow improvement Sunday and Monday with scattered showers. So, Mindy, are you serious about there's no way the heat is going on? What if it gets to 59 in your house?
I mean, it depends what you mean by the heat on, because I probably will have the fireplace on.
Oh, no, you can't.
Yes, no, I'm definitely doing that.
It's all happening this weekend.
I need to get rid of all my firewood anyway, too, so.
Wow,
Yeah.
all right.
Yep.
I'm all alone in this.
It's that bad, Joe. Your top stories are next.
How'd you get my number?
Call 1-800-STEAMER.
Your friend's got a good voice. So, what happened here?
We'd rather
not say.
Thank you, Steamer. He's good.
When clean enough is not enough.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've had the privilege of seeing miracles, broken families rebuilt. Fighting back can work. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance giants. Over $30 billion recovered. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and clearer skin, I'm all in. Most people saw 90% clearer skin from head to toe. Skyrizi is only 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Entyvio is the only gut-focused treatment for moderate to severe Crohn's and UC. Gut-focused Entyvio works right where you need it to block inflammation in your gut. With a legacy of more than 10 years, Entyvio offers the experience you need, lasting relief and steroid-free remission. And some people experience rapid symptom relief. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of liver problems and serious infection. Although unlikely, PML, a rare brain infection that can result in death, cannot be ruled out. Your doctor may test for TB. Tell your doctor if you are prone to or have an infection, sores, or flu-like symptoms. With Entyvio, you may be able to pay as little as $0 per dose. Ask your doctor if Entyvio, including the Entyvio pen, is right for you.
Gut focused Entyvio.
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by Caputo and Mariotti Law Firm. You get us. You get justice.
In this morning's top stories, one person is dead after a house fire in Luzerne County.
Crews responded to a home along Cooper Hill Road in West Wyoming around 4 yesterday afternoon. The fire heavily damaged the inside of the home, causing part of the floor to collapse. No other injuries were reported. No word on the victim of that deadly fire in Luzerne County.
A big fire temporarily disrupted train services in Philadelphia yesterday. Crews responded to the blaze near train tracks in North Philly around 1 p.m. The fire caused Amtrak to halt its train operations between the city and New York City for hours. SEPTA also suspended trains on its Trenton line. Those services have now resumed in Philadelphia.
The Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission estimates that more than 2 million vehicles will hit the highway this Memorial Day weekend. The commission says all maintenance and construction work will be suspended from 3 p.m. today through Memorial Day. Also, state police will be conducting more patrols over the weekend on the Turnpike.
Federal prosecutors yesterday unsealed criminal charges against former Cuban President Raul Castro tied to the 1996 shoot-down of 2 civilian aircraft. Castro, Cuba's defense minister at the time, is charged with conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals, murder, and destruction of an aircraft. The brother of Fidel Castro is now 94 years old and one of the last surviving leaders of the Cuban Revolution. The indictment is expected to further inflame tensions between the U.S. and Cuba as the Trump administration ramps up pressure on Havana.
Well, it's carnival season. We'll tell you about one in Northumberland County this weekend when we come back.
Put your hard hats on as you journey 300 feet into the earth for the award-winning Lackawanna Coal Mine Tour. See a day in the life of our area's miners that helped power the Industrial Revolution. History is alive in northeastern Pennsylvania. Experience the adventure today.
When it's time to replace your furnace, you deserve integrity, innovation, reliability, and care. So trust the experts at T.E. Spall & Son. Installing a new system is a major investment, so ensure skilled, certified professionals install the highest quality system possible. With T.E. Spall, your system will be installed on time, on budget, and built to last. Enjoy total peace of mind with lower energy bills, greater comfort, and fewer breakdowns. Call Spall today for a complimentary no-obligation system evaluation or schedule online at callspall.com.
Febreze. Bathroom visits got a reputation? Febreze Bathroom has 4 times the strength to fight tough odors continuously, leaving freshness for 45 days. No outlets required, so everyone can breathe easy.
Don't sweat the technique.
When kids start making money, Chase has expert bankers and smart tools to help them manage it.
Wow. Now that's a first deposit. Let's get your account open.
Chase, make more of what's yours.
Want more true crime?
It's absolutely vital.
The FBI Files. Killer cases.
Hands up!
And finally caught. Now streaming evenings and late nights on the Plus app.
New Sensodyne Clinical Repair is absolutely amazing. When your teeth are sensitive, they need special care. New Sensodyne Clinical Repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help you repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I recommend Sensodyne Clinical Repair.
All aboard! Learn how Scranton became the Electric City while on a 10-mile scenic trolley ride. Relive history and create your own memories at the Electric City Trolley Station and Museum.
Hi, I'm Newswatch 16's Nikki Kreis. We are proud to serve Wilkes-Barre and everyone here in Luzerne County.
Carnival goers made their way to Northumberland County last night for some fair fun.
The Southside Fire Company kicked off its annual carnival yesterday in Riverside. They had food vendors, ice cream, live music, and much more for guests to enjoy. The money raised supports the fire company's volunteers.
Every year, this is one of our primary fundraisers. It really helps. Equipment's going up. Right now, diesel fuel's over $5 a gallon. Just sitting and idling, dealing with accidents, fires, takes a lot of money to keep things rolling.
The Southside Fire Company's carnival runs through Saturday in Riverside.
And let's take a look outside this morning. Hello, Wilkes-Barre. Yeah, we're starting out to a little bit of a cloudy day this morning. It is 54 degrees at 5:57.
Not sure what to do if you've been injured at work? Here's a fact. Many businesses don't want to pay out workers' comp claims because they're worried about their premiums or their image. Get the facts and the help you need after being injured at work. Call O'Connor Law.
The finest luxury fragrances are now exclusively available on everything you wash. Unstoppable's Unlimited Collection. Add it to your wash and everything will smell divine. Luxury laundry scent beads so you can smell unstoppable.
If you want the most out of your day, you need the most out of your night. Introducing the all-new mattress collections from Sleep Number that respond to your movements, personalize your comfort, and actively cool or warm you as you sleep. Experience a whole new world of comfort, only at Sleep Number. Right now, everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Plus, get free delivery on most mattresses when you add a base. Hurry into a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Susquehanna.
take off. For exciting new places, take off. For the wide open spaces, a new adventure is waiting for you. Friends to make, great things to do. There's an exciting new world waiting for you at Susquehanna Valley RV. A camper's best friend.
Don't sweat the technique.
How much for what?
11.
When kids start making money,
Who's next?
Chase can help them figure out how to manage it with smart tools and guidance from expert bankers.
Wow. Now that's a first deposit. Let's get your account open. Eh? Give me some.
That's good for kids and good for parents. Chase, make more of what's yours.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, watch extended coverage on WNEP+. Newswatch 16 is sponsored by Geisinger, providing world-class care for our community, here where it matters. From WNEP, the news station, this is Newswatch 16 this morning.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us on this Thursday morning. I'm John Meyer.
I'm Mindy Ramsey. We're glad to have you with us this morning as things really cool off, and it sounds like, Joe, it's going to get even cooler.
Oh, you got that right. So now we have 3 to 4 days of chilly temperatures before we rebound, and will homes get down to the point now where people are going to be turning the heat on? Oh no, don't do it. Look at the polywood here in the backyard. You can see it has a little sheen. We're getting some light scattered rain and drizzle. Front moved through yesterday, but got stuck right over Philly, and now we're in that contact zone. So first things first, Mindy, you won't be using this for a while. I'm glad you painted the sides of that thing or whatever you did, but no AC. And they're such beautiful curtains.
Well, thank you. It's nice to have some compliments from you.
Is that seersucker?
Yeah, it might be seersucker.
Oh, okay. Yesterday wasn't a non-compliment. I was just surprised.
Oh, okay.
The exposed plywood.
I'm a ham and egger.
Yeah, that's something I would do, not you. Anyway, 50s now, even 40s in a few spots. There's those layered clouds, so that's warm air climbing on top of cooler air. The cooler air we are in, so we're going to be stuck in the 60s all day today. A is that cooler, cleaner air mass. It's pushing into B, but it doesn't have enough aggression to really push through just yet. So we're stuck in it, and these are the showers lining up with it. But the good news is they're light, they're scattered, quarter, 1/10 of an inch, and notice they're going south by mid-morning. So I think we'll be done with this for much of the day today. Just morning showers. And John, remember the old days? Your home was at 82?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, baby. It's even going to get cooler by Saturday, and all-day rain and 40s and 50s. We'll see what that means for you, along with Darth Vader and a 2-foot wise man coming on up. Mindy, so small but so wise. You know what I mean?
So wise.
Yeah, we'll see what that's all about.
All right.
All right, Joe.
Well, topping our news this morning, one person is dead after a house fire in Luzerne County.
Crews responded to a home along Cooper Hill Road in West Wyoming around 4 yesterday afternoon. The fire heavily damaging the inside of the home, causing part of the floor to collapse.
Very heavy fire. The whole front of the building was on fire when we got here. We did have an issue of water supply getting here at first, but that was rectified by multiple companies that we used with our mutual aid assistance. They came in, they helped out. We got our water supply set up, and we were able to get the fire knocked down.
No other injuries were reported. We still have not heard the identity of the victim who died in that fire in Luzerne County.
A massive fire temporarily disrupting train services in Philadelphia yesterday. Crews responded to that blaze near the train tracks in North Philly around 1 p.m. The fire causing Amtrak to halt its train operations between the city and New York City for hours. SEPTA also suspended trains on its Trenton line. Those services have now resumed in Philadelphia.
Many of you will be filling those gas tanks for this Memorial Day weekend. The Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission estimates more than 2 million vehicles will hit the highway between tomorrow and Monday. That would be a 2% increase from last year, despite those gas prices. Now, the commission says construction work will be suspended from 3 p.m. today through Memorial Day. State police will also have more patrols over the weekend on the Turnpike.
Gas prices in Pennsylvania remain above the national average at $4.64 a gallon. 1 year ago, a gallon of regular cost just $3.30. Diesel prices are still near $6. That's nearly $2 more compared to a year ago.
Well, the winners have been revealed in the 2026 Milky Way Photographer of the Year competition.
Capping off its 9th year, the contest saw over 6,500 submissions, the most in the contest history. 25 winning images were selected for their quality, story behind the shot, and the overall inspiration. The winner showcase can be viewed online at capturetheatlas.com. And I love looking up at the Milky Way.
Yeah, remember the Greeks called it the Milky Way because they didn't know what it was. It was just this milky white band of, they didn't even know, stars. Every dot in that Milky Way is a star.
It's
and there's
mind-boggling.
200 billion in our galaxy. The sun is just one. And there's billions of galaxies. And there's Godzilla.
I don't know, like, what is Paul Scott
He's messing
doing?
with this. So he's definitely messing with
This is
it.
a whole new
Yeah,
angle.
it's a whole so
view.
I think, Paul, if you're watching, you need attention, and we're giving it to you, buddy. Yeah, so keep it coming, make it weird as we go here. But Godzilla standing upright. Morning showers, clouds, Mindy, slow clearing today.
Okay.
But much of the afternoon should be dry, 65. John, get ready to do your best. Admiral Akbar, are you ready? Because this high is going to build in tomorrow, but
it's a drop.
Check out the Public Service Bulletin Board events calendar at WNEP.com. You can find local events or create and promote your own. Get directions, share with your friends at WNEP.com/events and on the WNEP app.
Choose it today, use it tomorrow. Next day delivery on hundreds of appliances. Our best lineup is here, Lowe's.
The purchase of a new vehicle is an emotional experience, and at our store, all the emotions are good ones. Bonner Chevy in Kingston. There's the excited anticipation knowing our team will make you feel comfortable and appreciated. There's the fun of finding exactly the vehicle you love, and there's the satisfaction of knowing that you've chosen your dealer wisely, because we're always ready to help with any motoring need. Bonner Chevy in Kingston, your Northeast Pennsylvania truck and SUV headquarters. It feels right.
Chef Lena is taking the Tide Boosted test.
Oh, yeah, I need it.
Try Tide. It's boosted. The other stuff can't match Tide's Boosted Clean. Test passed.
Smells like clean.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be Tide.
Boosted!
Do you have a wet basement? B-Dry System of Northeastern Pennsylvania was voted the #1 basement waterproofing company by the readers of the Scranton Times, Happenings Magazine, and the Williamsport Gazette. Get a lifetime warranty. Payments as low as $129 per month.
We've cracked the code on aluminum free. Sense that fresh that lasts 72 hours. Fresh that cares. Fresh that hits different. Dove aluminum free deodorant.
When it comes to travel, you're a winner. That's why you don't just have a travel pillow. You have a full-body travel cocoon. And that's why you rent with National, where you can skip the counter and go.
The community of Jessup is celebrating its heritage this weekend with the annual St. Ubaldo Racing of the Saints.
Newswatch 16's Nikki Kreis is live in Jessup. Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Mindy and John. It's a big week here in Jessup, and Saturday is one of the biggest days of the year in this community. The running of the Saints, St. Ubaldo Day, and it's an even bigger year in Jessup itself.
Right. This is Jessup's 150th anniversary, the semi-sesquicentennial. We have a lot of events throughout the year going on, but this weekend, again, it's a big weekend for the borough of Jessup with St. Ubaldo Day, the race of the Saints on Saturday and the children's race on Sunday, and the carnival, of course, going on all week also.
So tell me about the race on Saturday.
Well, it starts actually early in the morning. They wake up the town, basically, with drummers from the local high school, from Valley View High School, go through town, wake up the town. They have a couple events throughout the day, but one of the really meaningful events of the day that a lot of people don't know about is around 8 in the morning, they go to one of the local cemeteries to honor past runners, Chariolis, that had run in St. Ubaldo days in the past. And then around noon, or at noon, they have the Alzada where they basically put the statues that the guys are going to carry throughout the day at noon. Then they do a Mostra, another event, where they walk through town and honor past Charioli that can't run anymore at their houses. They actually go and bow in front of each of the houses. And then at 5:30 is the race itself.
Sounds like a really nice day.
It is. We're hoping Joe Snedeker can promise us some good weather for this weekend also.
Let's hope for that. So Saturday, as you heard, an entire day filled with activities for the running of the Saints, St. Ubaldo Day. And on Sunday, the kids get a turn and they get to do it as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun here in Jessup this weekend, John and Mindy.
There's really no event like it. It is really something.
Except for in Gubbio, Italy.
Well, yeah, but not around here.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Nikki.
We have Joe coming up next with your Storm Tracker 16 forecast.
And we're looking outside on this Thursday morning with some drops of rain on the lens this morning. Yep, there's some showers out there this morning. There's going to be a lot more of that come this Memorial Day weekend, unfortunately. Joe's going to tell us about it right after this.
Bring on the fun and bring home a new Honda. Honda vehicles are built for exploring, with available features like all-terrain tires, off-road tuned suspension, and Trail Watch. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $399 per month lease or 2.99% APR on a 2026 Ridgeline RTO.
I thought I could rely on you. Did you think I would just take this? Ignoring my calls, showing up late, or whenever you want? Enough is enough. I'm moving on. I found someone else.
You need an energy provider you can count on. More homeowners are choosing propane for cleaner, more efficient fuel. Switch to Mirabito for seamless management and reliable delivery. Get a free quote today, plus a first fill discount. When it matters, make it Mirabito.
Something wasn't working with my feet.
Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam.
They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
Febreze. What does coming home to the delightful scents of Febreze plugs feel like? Like the best welcome home ever. Because Febreze has a microchip to control scent release, so it's first stay fresh for 50 days. And a refill reminder light so that freshness never ends. Want to make the best even better? Try Plug Scent Booster. With 3 intensity settings, flexible placement, plus a boost button for extra scent. And extra welcome home.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Artesian Hot Tub Saunas and Swim Spas is celebrating huge savings with our Memorial Day rebate event. Right now, we'll double the factory rebate on select hot tub, swim spas, saunas, or cold plunge. Twice the discounts and more money in your pocket, but only at Artesian Hot Tub Saunas and Swim Spas. Good people helping good people.
I'm Storm Tracker 16 meteorologist Allie Gallo, proud to serve Scranton and all of Lackawanna County.
Is that a real
You've got to get
lightsaber?
the sound effects right.
Well, how you do it then, John? I'll just swing it around.
Wow. He does sound effects and Admiral
And then when they
Akbar.
hit each other.
Oh, all right. So,
Yeah.
new Star Wars movie this Saturday. We're going to go back to 1980 and talk about something that is connected with this forecast. Also, we have a lasso here because Cowgirl Carrie's coming out. We're going to do the long-range forecast into next weekend coming up in about 15 minutes. The pressure's on. I'm standing here in some drops, and Mindy, big theme change tomorrow, so we're going to announce, remember, last year, I mean, it was Summer of the Stash. Year before that, Summer of the Inflatables, and Summer of the Chicken. What could it be this year?
I feel like you cannot top those.
Well,
I
let's
know.
just say there's been a lot of travel involved in getting ready for this.
Yes.
All right, tomorrow, check it out, the
We've
big
been very busy.
announcement. But until then, we want to say goodbye to our old theme, Yoga, Elvis, and Birds. It was great. We started that back in March, I think. So thanks, everyone, for their great pictures. Had some fun with it. But the summer kind of begins this weekend with Memorial Weekend and a new theme. And it's going to tie into Gojo 29, the bike ride this year. Mindy, can an old guy like me make it to Gojo 30?
I keep wondering that. I don't know.
All right, 50s all over the place now. There's your high temperature today, so only in the 60s. Now, if it's in the 60s today, 60s tomorrow, 40s and low 50s on Saturday, heating your home is going to become a struggle. I'm just saying. So you went from complaining about the heat to now saying, you may have to spend money on heating your house. Gross and disgusting. Low temperatures tonight, 40s to near 50. Got a north wind. This wind is coming from a big, beautiful high-pressure system to the north. I want you to notice these layered clouds here over Pottsville. This is the story here, folks. What's happening? A, clean, fresh air. It's saying, I want in. I want in. I want in. But if you go 3-4 miles up in the atmosphere, it's all a southwest flow, and it's saying you can't come in. So we have whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And this is the stuck front that we're in. And whenever the right hand goes over the left hand, whoosh, you get uplift, and that's why it's raining here. So we have a band of rain, Lackawanna County, Wayne County, all the way southwest towards State College. The good news is, you folks up here, if it's not raining for you, it's not going to rain at all day today. This band is going to start sagging south. So I think by mid-morning it's south of Scranton and then done for the rest of the day by much of the afternoon and evening. So we'll be dry from there on out. And then tomorrow, partly sunny. Woo! These are high, thin cirrus and cirrostratus clouds, so the sun will get through them, at least partially. A good-looking Friday, but 60s today and 60s tomorrow. Slow clearing this afternoon. So remember I said this air mass up here is great? Yeah, this is wow. This is high pressure. And what a nice guy. Darth Vader, he's going to get this high, and he's going to pull it right over us. So tomorrow, nice and sunny, partly sunny, but John, this high, guess what? It's a trap. Why? This high is going to produce an east wind. So now you're taking cool, dank air off the Atlantic Ocean and you're throwing it inland, and there's a wave of low pressure here that's going to bring that stuck front back north. You got us. It was a trap. So now we get that steady rain all day Saturday. Oh, gross, disgusting. Hopefully by Saturday night, this starts moving east. We get some breaks on Sunday and Monday, but they're not going to be two pretty days either, just a little bit better than Saturday and Sunday. So here's a close-up of Saturday. It starts at 7 a.m. It's already raining. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's raining. It's in the 40s and 50s. It's an east wind, even into the evening. Mindy, right now, I'm going to say this to you right now. I'm going to do a puzzle on Saturday.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Then I'm going to bring it over.
Bad.
Then I'm going to bring it over to Mindy's front yard and set it on fire. That'll be the only interesting part, setting it on fire. That's midnight on Saturday. So we could see an inch plus of rain throughout the day on Saturday. Just gross, 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 gross. Look at high temperatures on Saturday. Woo-hoo! Oh, Sunday, hopefully back up to near 60. So here we go. Slow clearing this afternoon. Good sleeping tonight, 40s, but the perfect day, not exactly perfect, but at least partly sunny on Friday, mid-60s. But remember, that is a trap, said Admiral Akbar, because that high is going to then produce the rain along with a wave of low pressure. So, John Meyer, will your wife have a winter jacket on Saturday if she goes outside?
Definitely.
Showers linger Sunday, Monday. Let's go back to better times here, folks. Are you ready? I don't know if you know this, but Lord Cluckington, he's one of those Star Wars. He goes to all the conventions. He dresses up. Doesn't have a girlfriend. You know, it all goes together. Give it to me, my man. So we're talking about Memorial Weekend 1980 and a 2-foot, 2-inch, 29-pound Wise life form. Oh, yeah. Memorial Weekend 1980, I checked. It was sunny on Saturday in the 80s. It was sunny on Sunday in the 80s, and 68 on Memorial Day. That's the perfect weekend, right? And released today in 1980, it featured for the first time the world saw a new wise Jedi Master, and it was Yoda. 1980. Memorial Weekend, big movie, I'm sure you were there. And there it was, The Empire Strikes Back. I think some call that the best one, right? Maybe? I don't know. I love the Star Wars stuff, but I'm not a freak about it. So there's a Monday. Tuesday, here's the new Yoda-like dude, right, coming out. Hopefully by mid-next week we start clearing out as temperatures go back up to near and above average. But it's going to be a really bad Saturday. I'm nervous. I'm worried that it's like a winter day. What am I going to do? Sunday, lingering shower, maybe some breaks of sun by Memorial Day, hopefully getting up to 70 or better. Mindy, I'll come up your house. I'll clean your toilets. I'll clean your whole house.
I would love that.
Yeah, I'm going to make the most of it.
Oh,
what do you
sounds
say?
like a great
I'm
idea.
going to stay busy.
He's got to have something to do.
Gotta have something
I already
to do.
volunteered to work, so I'll be filling in for Allie.
Oh, good for
He
you.
really did volunteer to work this weekend.
Yeah.
See ya. And we're going to look ahead to Good Morning America right after this.
It's running rough.
Smoke, we didn't see that. What's this? No idea. Huh, sparkulator.
Where'd you get this, mechanic?
You'll make it happen. Yeah, deck of cards. Could always use those. She's gonna run like a top.
If you want to see the pros do this,
come to Pocono Raceway June 12th through the 14th. Tickets available at PoconoRaceway.com.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers. So switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. When you need to communicate, you can communicate.
America's best network meets off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. Plus, over the past 5 years, T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T. And enjoy a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans.
The value that we get with T-Mobile is excellent.
It's Boscov's Honor Our Heroes fundraising event. This Saturday through Monday, save an extra 15% on almost everything when you donate $5 to support military families. Save up to 50% on women's summer styles from Architect, Democracy, and Land's End. Find your summer look starting at just $10. Buy one men's USA graphic t-shirt, get one free. Plus, take an extra 15% off almost everything with your $5 donation during the Honor Our Heroes fundraising event, Saturday through Monday at all Boscovs.
How'd you get my number?
Call 1-800-STEAMER.
Your friend's got a good voice. So, what happened here?
We'd rather
not say.
Thank you, Steamer. He's good.
When clean enough is not enough.
Call 1-800-STEAMER.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by the Cephalo Law Firm, voted best injury law firm 3 years in a row. Visit them now at cephalolawfirm.com.
In this morning's GMA First Look, alleged boy band murder plot.
Why is it so hard to say?
Popular TikTok star Gabriela Gonzalez is set to face a judge, accused of trying to hire a hitman to kill her pop star ex-boyfriend, Jack Avery, from the boy band Why Don't We? According to prosecutors, the couple, who share a 7-year-old daughter, have been in a years-long bitter custody battle. Gonzalez allegedly teaming up with the now ex and her father, Florida attorney Francisco Gonzalez, to orchestrate a plan to kill him by whatever method was easiest, including a shooting or staged accident. According to court documents, witnesses told investigators Gabriela repeatedly said she wanted Jack Avery dead and that her father helped fund the plot. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on this alleged boy band murder for hire. With your GMA First Look, I'm Hannah Battah, ABC News, New York.
Even if you have moderate to severe eczema, you can feel the rhythm, feel the flow. And Dupixent helps you feel the heal. It helps calm the key source of inflammation under the skin that can cause eczema. Some adults saw fast itch relief after the first dose and long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. Many even saw 90% clear skin. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Stay ahead of eczema and help heal your skin from within. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent today.
You know, the technology that we have at our fingertips today, it is truly amazing. Think of all the photos that you take on your phone. What happens if that phone becomes lost, stolen, or damaged? Well, here is your answer. This is called the Click-Free Pro. It allows you to back up your photographs and your video so that you always have them available to you. It also allows you to put your photos that are already on your phone, up to 32,000 of them, or up to 14 hours of 4K high definition video onto this little storage device, which now frees up more space on your phone so that you can do other things. You know, play those games, take more photos, etc. It is an amazingly simple device. There's no cables, no cords. You can connect it to an Android phone or to your iPhone. And because the device is yours, you have no cloud-based storage that you pay a monthly subscription for. You pay for it once and you're done. Think of all the photos that you're going to be taking this summer, the videos that you're going to enjoy. The retail value is $199.99. Our deal price is $99.99. It even comes in a little storage case. That's 50% off. Scan the QR code or just check us out on shoptvdeals.com.
See the USA in your Chevrolet.
There's a Chevy for everyone to see the USA. SUVs that put more within reach. Affordable EVs that open up the map. And trucks that never compromise.
Right now, get 2.9% APR on all 2026 Chevy Trax models. Or current eligible SEs get this Chevy Trax LT for around $269 per month.
Thought they were cooling off on the sidelines? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise, DirecTV got hot.
Hey, you know, I played in high school. Really?
Well, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school.
Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps.
So hot.
Wait, there's no ice in yours.
Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
If you believe the journey is the destination, you'll love exploring in the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 33 miles per gallon, an 11.6-inch high-resolution touchscreen, plus a 180 horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek.
Get your Crosstrek for $299 per month at Subaru of Wyoming Valley.
Hi, everyone. I'm Steve Lloyd from Newswatch 16 Sports. We are proud to serve Wilkes-Barre and everybody who lives in Luzerne County.
Cowgirl Carrie, let me tell you what a gentleman I am. During the commercial break, I said, Carrie, I'm going to go get an umbrella. And she, no.
I don't need no stinking umbrella. I got a hat on.
That's right. So it's showering here, but every Thursday we do a long-range scientific, this is not a gimmick, like a Farmer's Almanac, or I don't even want to mention all the pseudosciences out there. So I'm going to go to that in a second, but you're going to start this off because you have new chaps.
I new chaps.
Next week you're going to be all out.
Yes.
The Summer of Carrie.
The Summer of Carrie.
Chaps, you got the lasso. Here you go. It's all yours.
How am I supposed to...
Introduce the segment and shut up.
All right, it's time for the Lone Ranger.
Ouch. I had hernia surgery back in 2012. Watch how you hit me. Whew. All right, here we go, folks. Now, an average high temperature now is mid to upper 70s. Below, way below, getting back to normal into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. So what's happening? Well, here's the jet stream. It actually doesn't look that bad. If you looked at this, you'd be like, yeah, that's not bad. But we have a subdued east subtropical high pressure. And you see these little waves in the flow? That's the one right there that's coming through on Saturday. That's enough to produce an all-day rain. What we need is this thing here to beef up. And it looks like it's going to. So by the middle of next week, if we get into this omega block, everyone here gets really beautiful weather. So I think by the middle of next week, and this thing should be lasting all the way into next weekend. So this is a nice feature I see with the upper level winds. If this verifies, we're in for some really nice weather mid to late next week. And would you believe next weekend is May 29th, 30th, and 31st. That means July starts the Monday after. And I don't want it to be July yet. I mean June. It's too soon. May flew by. Why can't January and February fly by? Anyway, my forecast for this period, May 29th, 30th, 31st next weekend, is I don't see any major weather action. And that means mainly dry, sunny, and near to above average temperatures late next week and next weekend. Isn't that awesome, Mindy?
That is pretty exciting. Where's Cowgirl Carrie? She left?
She's afraid of the rain.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Doesn't it always rain on Saturdays?
Good point.
This is going to be another one, but it doesn't always rain on Saturday. Things are going to reverse. Focus on the positive, my friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Focus on the positive.
Thanks.
We're getting ready to raise the Saints coming up in our next half hour.
And let's take a look outside this morning. Here's a live look across Scranton. Yeah, we do have a few clouds, and oh my goodness, it is so much chillier this morning compared to yesterday. We're at 54 degrees at 628.
Trouble is coming. With a capital T and that rhymes with C and that stands for coming to a city near you.
We got trouble. Oh, we got trouble. Right here in the city.
June 12th through 14th, Scranton Cultural Center, Broadway and Scranton.com.
Welcome to Berlin's Greenhouses and Garden Center in Berwick. As a fourth-generation family-owned business, we're dedicated to making every customer happy. Visit berlinsgreenhouses.com or call 570-752-4255 today.
All right, Dave, we're getting ready for our big Memorial Day rebate event, and I was thinking maybe $1,500 off select hot tubs.
I like it, but I think we could do better. Let's double it.
So $500 off cold plunge?
Double it.
And $1,000 off a sauna?
Double it.
$5,000 off a swim spa?
Double it.
And my vacation days?
Double it.
Well, there you have it. I'm going on a 2-week vacation, and you are getting double the discounts. Only at Artesian Hot Tub Saunas and Swim Spas. Good people helping good people.
Employee pricing is back at Northeast PA's only locally owned and operated Ford dealer, Cocha Ford. This month, you pay what our employees pay on all Fords, including hybrid F-150 leases for $649 a month, and Ford Maverick leases starting at just $359 a month. American value for American values. Don't wait to get into your next Ford. Start your search in-store or online at CochaFord.com. Cocha Ford, family-owned, customer-driven.
I'm Altima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Some of the greatest blessings in my life are my 6 grandchildren. I gladly share with anyone the video of my 2-year-old granddaughter being discovered after she had decorated herself and most of the bathroom surfaces with my daughter's makeup. That being said, it is always distressing to hear when someone's child has been injured. But our firm can help. Morgan & Morgan, for the children and the people.
From our backyard to yours, Storm Tracker 16. Proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is Newswatch 16.
Happy Thursday. Good morning to you. I'm Mindy Ramsey.
And I'm John Meyer. It's so nice to have you with us this morning. It is such a difference out there this morning compared to yesterday morning. No need for the AC this morning. And look who has a jacket on.
See, John, I set you up. I wanted to get a natural reaction for you. No, this is laying around in the weather office. I don't know whose it is, but it does repel.
That's actually kind of nice.
Water. It is nice. Jacket. Well, we all got
Did
them.
we all get those?
Yeah, these are the ones. They had a liner inside.
Okay.
And you can make a puffy jacket out of the liner inside. Yeah, these are pretty nice.
Oh.
So we're getting some light rain here in the backyard now. Let me show you temperatures as they are now. They're in the 40s and 50s. So I feel bad for anyone out there. They have a climate-controlled house. They just leave it at like 70. You never know the highs, the lows. You're going through life like a zombie, I'm just saying. Poor you. Feel those highs. Get that hot house on a hot sunny day. Get the chill in the morning like today. You gotta feel it, man. You gotta be engaged with life. High temperatures today in the 60s. And A is cool, dry air that's trying to push into B. B is a resistant front. It's saying, I ain't moving. And that collision is producing uplift, and this is a band of showers all the way from Honesdale to Pittsburgh. But the good news is A is going to win the battle. It'll eventually push these bands of light drizzle south. I think by about 10 o'clock, they're done in Scranton, and we'll get rid of them for the afternoon. But it's going to be kind of cloudy today. And John's wife is going to say she's cold, and she's going to go from AC 2 days ago to the heat being on. Definitely by today, tomorrow, or Saturday. We'll talk about the weekend, Darth Vader, something that happened in history today. A new character introduced to the world that everybody knows, and just how bad is it going to be this weekend. I have all that coming on up, and I'm going to take this stupid thing off. What do you think?
I say you should wear it.
Mindy, you're always on the safe side. You're always on the pilgrim side.
You're going to need it on Saturday.
You need to break out, Mindy.
I can't.
See ya. Top of the news this morning, the general election campaign kicking off in Luzerne County just hours after the polls closed on the Pennsylvania primary.
Governor Shapiro joined Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti for an event aimed at getting supporters excited about November. Newswatch 16's Audie Iyer has more.
Less than a day after primary election polls closed, some were already on the campaign trail for November's general election. Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti ran unopposed in the primaries to become the Democratic candidate for Pennsylvania's 8th congressional district. Now she's campaigning at the Avenue restaurant in Wyoming, alongside Pennsylvania's highest-ranking political official.
And I stand firmly on the side of protecting our democracy and standing up to the chaos, the cruelty, and the corruption in Washington, D.C. That is why I'm here today. That is why I'm proud to endorse Paige Cognetti for Congress.
Cognetti says she's going to be campaigning on reducing corruption and costs for folks in the months leading into the general election in November.
Really looking forward to, in these coming months, talking about the way that we can actually make costs go down for folks. We can go to the federal government, we can look into the budget, just like I did when I was on the school board, like I did at the Auditor General's office, like I've done as mayor.
Cognetti seeks to unseat Republican incumbent Congressman Rob Bresnahan, who also did not have a primary challenger. Bresnahan responded to Cognetti's campaign event in a statement saying, in part, quote, "It's out with Paige against the machine and in with Paige embraces the machine today," as Governor Josh Shapiro campaigns for establishment choice and failed Mayor Paige Cognetti at a super secret press event at the Avenue Diner in Wyoming, PA. Governor Josh Shapiro's challenger in the general elections, Republican Treasurer Stacey Garrity, also released a statement responding to the campaign event, saying in part, quote, "Josh Shapiro is more focused on his dreams of living on Pennsylvania Avenue than helping Northeast Pennsylvania families achieve theirs. Under Josh Shapiro's failed administration, Pennsylvania ranks 38th in the nation economically, 39th in education, and 41st overall, and those rankings have real-world consequences." The general elections are November 3rd. Audie Iyer, Newswatch 16, Luzerne County.
And you can find all election results on our website, WNEP.com, or simply text the word election to the number on your screen, 570-826-1616.
Well, a church in Berwick is making sure no families go unfed.
More than 100 volunteers gathered at Bethany Church along Summerhill Avenue yesterday to help pack meals for families in need through Rise Against Hunger. Organizers say this year's event is part of the church's 125th anniversary celebration.
It's just part of our part of us giving back. We had 125 years here, and so we aim to get around 125 volunteers to pack these meals to serve other people.
20,000 meals were packed for families worldwide at last night's event in Berwick.
As most of the anchors spend most of their time here at WNEP here at this desk, some viewers wonder the same thing.
The long-awaited reveal as to who does and does not wear pants. In Talkback Feedback tonight on Newswatch 16 at 11.
I'm surprised that you admitted that for years, shorts on the weekend when you were the weekend guy.
Yes. I would come in shorts and just like a polo or something and then put on the dress shirt for the news.
Mindy, does that make him fraudulent?
I don't think so. I think it makes him real.
I was also in my 20s.
Yeah.
So I did it.
Look at Penn State, drops on the lens, green grass are growing, the tower structure getting finished. They just need a few more million, and they had to give it all to James Franklin to quit. So we're trying to figure this whole thing out. Morning rain, drizzle. I have the jacket on for a reason. Slow clearing this afternoon, but we're going to talk about this high, which is a good thing, but Darth Vader brings it in. It seems like a good thing, but John, it's a trap. Coming up next, you might need this over the weekend. Stick around. It's a trap.
This one goes better with the walls.
This is so much easier than the home improvement store.
There's the measurement fee, delivery fee, restocking fee.
And installation.
Oh, no. That's not my department.
With Empire's Home Floor Advantage, we have clear, all-inclusive pricing. No surprises. And installation is on your schedule.
Call or visit EmpireToday.com and get the Home Floor Advantage.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
When that personalization happens, you are getting better care.
And it looks like if they're taking care of somebody from their family.
We've always agreed, because the more we personalize and put you first, the more you get the very best care with you at the center. That's WellSpan Health. More than 2,700 expert care providers who focus on you, backed by the latest innovations and a bold, difference-making idea that the next big thing in healthcare is you.
Tech that lets you be you, how it should be. The Hyundai Tucson.
Get 0% APR or 3,000 bonus cash on a Hyundai Tucson or lease for only $189 a month. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Moderate to severe eczema with that unbearable itch. When it's uncontrolled despite topical treatment, relieve itch fast with clearer skin that lasts. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
A festival celebrating local heritage is coming back to Lackawanna County.
Newswatch 16's Nikki Cries is live in Jessup ahead of the Racing of the Saints. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, John and Mindy. That's right. 2 days from now, one of the biggest days of the year in Jessup. Would you say the biggest day of the year in Jessup?
Yeah, bigger than Christmas, absolutely. Yeah.
So St. Ubaldo Day is this Saturday. What can we expect?
What can we expect? Well, we got saints, people running around with saints on their shoulders. I think that's just quite the event, you know what I mean, in and of itself. Of course, at noon, we're going to have breaking of vases and awakening of saints, you know, at noon. So that's exciting. And then we got a kids race on Sunday, and we got the host company carnival going on, and yeah. And then of course the 150th people will have stuff going on. You know what I mean, especially in July.
So it's a weekend, a week full of activities. And the race itself, you have the 3 different families.
Proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is Newswatch 16.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for Newswatch 16 at noon. I'm Rennie Workman. We begin today with a massive fire tearing through a home in Schuylkill County. Take a look at these photos. Viewers on the scene sent Newswatch 16 these pictures of flames devouring the property. Firefighters responded to the double-block home along Valley Street in Brockton around 10:30 last night. Authorities say the home was destroyed. The homeowner tells Newswatch 16 his wife and 2 daughters were home at the time of the blaze, along with another resident on the other side. They were all able to get out safely. The family adds they lost several pets in the fire, including 2 dogs, 5 cats, and 2 rabbits. Investigators are still working to determine the cause of this massive fire here in Schuylkill County. And 1 person died after a house fire in Luzerne County. Crews responded to a home along Cooper Hill Road in West Wyoming around 4 yesterday afternoon. The fire heavily damaged the inside of the home, causing a part of the floor to collapse. No other injuries were reported, and there's no word yet on the identity of the victim of that deadly fire in Luzerne County. Also new at noon, a woman has been identified after her body was found in a pond in Montour County. The Montour County coroner says 72-year-old Darlene K. Swope of Danville was found dead in a pond in Valley Township near Danville on Saturday morning. The coroner's office is currently trying to locate any of Darlene's family members, saying she may have had a brother named Steve Dawson. Officials are asking anyone with information that may lead to a possible relative to contact the Montour County coroner's office. The investigation into Swope's death is ongoing. And the VA Medical Center near Wilkes-Barre honoring veterans today ahead of Memorial Day. The hospital welcomed everyone for a ceremony this morning, giving people the chance to pause, reflect, and be grateful for our nation's heroes.
It's a great reminder of why I come to work every day. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have half of the freedoms that we have, and it's overwhelming. It really is. It's one day, and we try to make it a Memorial Day every day, and but this one day it's really emphasized, so it's important.
The keynote speaker at today's ceremony was Janice Gavern, a Scranton native and Air Force veteran who began her service in 1967. Well, gas prices are rising again, just as a record-breaking 45 million Americans are expected to gear up to travel for Memorial Day weekend. AAA says the national average for regular gas hit $4.56 a gallon today. That's the highest level in nearly 4 years and a new wartime high. Prices are up more than 50% since before the conflict with Iran began. Now, the closure of the Strait of Hormuz has disrupted global energy markets and pushed up the cost of gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. Gas Buddy expects prices to ease slightly by Memorial Day, but says drivers would still see the second highest Memorial Day holiday gas prices on record. And the Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission estimates more than 2 million vehicles will hit the highway between tomorrow and Monday. That would be a 2% increase from last year, despite concerns over gas prices. The commission says all maintenance and construction work on the turnpike will be suspended starting at 3 this afternoon through Memorial Day. State police will also be conducting additional patrols over the weekend on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Well, if you're heading out for the holiday weekend, it's not looking great weather-wise. A cold front is moving in, bringing cooler air and possible downpours. Chief Meteorologist Kurt Aaron's in our backyard with first look at that forecast. Hey, Kurt.
Yeah, I hate to use terms like washout, but that's exactly what it's looking like, Rennie. So I told Lindsay, the producer of the show, we'll just start right off with the weekend. So here's the bad news. Let's just give it to them so that they know what's going on.
Rip that Band-Aid off.
There you go. If you have, outdoor plans Saturday, maybe a Little League game, maybe it's probably going to get canceled. Here's your weekend forecast. Saturday is just going to be a soaking rain all day, period. Most of the day, temps are going to be in the 40s. Sunday looks a little bit better, but it's still going to be mostly cloudy. And yes, we're still going to have scattered showers around. Monday's looking a little bit better. I will show you more on Monday in a little bit, but there's your weekend forecast. That front now to our south, and it's slowly taking the rain with it. Most of the shower activity now along our southern tier. As you can see down towards Harrisburg, that's where they have some downpours. But where we are in our viewing area here, especially up into the Poconos, just some light rain showers is all we're dealing with. So there you go, temps. 40s, 50s, and even low 60s. We'll be warming into the mid 60s this afternoon, but we're going to stay like this, cloudy most of the day. Could see a little bit of sunshine up in our northern tier, but it's just one of those days. Some light rain showers south. We'll have much more on the extended forecast, Rennie, coming up in just a little bit.
Today, just a taste of what's to come.
There you go.
Thanks, Kurt.
Yep.
Well, the general election campaign kicking off yesterday in Luzerne County, just hours after the polls closed on the Pennsylvania primary. Governor Josh Shapiro endorsing Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti at an event aimed at getting supporters excited about November. Cognetti ran unopposed in the primaries to become the Democratic candidate for Pennsylvania's 8th congressional district, where she seeks to unseat Republican incumbent Congressman Rob Bresnahan, who also did not have a primary challenger.
Really looking forward to, in these coming months, talking about the way that we can actually make costs go down for folks. We can go into the federal government, we can look into the budget, just like I did when I was on the school board, like I did at the Auditor General's office, like I've done as mayor.
And I stand firmly on the side of protecting our democracy and standing up to the chaos, the cruelty, and the corruption in Washington, D.C. That is why I'm here today. That is why I'm proud to endorse Paige Cognetti for Congress.
Congressman Rob Bresnahan responding to yesterday's campaign event, saying in part, quote, "It is out with Paige against the machine and in with Paige embraces the machine," as Governor Shapiro campaigns for establishment choice and failed Mayor Paige Cognetti. Well, you can find all election results on our website, WNEP.com, or simply text the word election to the number on your screen. That's 570-826-1616. Well, celebrating over a century of tradition and community, St. Ubaldo Day is racing back to Jessup. The day is only celebrated in 2 places in the world. All about this weekend's festivities next on Newswatch 16 at noon.
You know, one of the cool things about portable devices like your cell phones, tablets, is we like to listen to our music. Regular traditional earbuds that fit into the ear canal can actually damage your hearing. So I get to show you something a little bit different. They're amazingly comfortable, and it's from our friends at Static. These are open ear earbuds. Have you ever put traditional earbuds in for an hour-long Zoom meeting and how uncomfortable that is? This open ear design allows you to listen to your music, have great phone conversations. It has built-in microphones as well, but you can wear them for hours with extended comfort and still be able to hear your surroundings, to hear a conversation or to hear traffic noise. It makes it safer, more convenient, and because they're rechargeable in the little case that comes with it, it means that you're going to have up to 100 hours of musical enjoyment. This really is the wave of the future. I was blown away how easy it was to connect them with Bluetooth, and I think you're going to love the price. We're talking about a deal price of $39.99. That's a full 33% off. All you have to do is scan that QR code or check us out at shoptvdeals.com.
Flower tents are now open.
Find your happiness at a flower tent near you.
The finest luxury fragrances are now exclusively available at your local store. Unstoppable's Unlimited collection makes everything smell magnifique. Luxury laundry scent beads so you can smell unstoppable.
Artesian Hot Tub Saunas and Swim Spas is celebrating huge savings with our Memorial Day rebate event. Right now, we'll double the factory rebate on select hot tub, swim spas, saunas, or cold plunge. Twice the discounts and more money in your pocket, but only at Artesian Hot Tub Saunas and Swim Spas. Good people helping good people.
Check out the Public Service Bulletin Board events calendar at WNEP.com. You can find local events or create and promote your own. Get directions? Share with your friends at WNEP.com/events and on the WNEP app.
At Patriots Cove in Knoxon, veterans, first responders, and caregivers find healing through accessible outdoor experiences in our private 40-acre sanctuary. From fishing and hunting to trails, lodging, and time in nature, every visit is made possible at no cost through donor support. More than a retreat, Patriots Cove is a community built on healing, service, and purpose. Donate today and help us continue serving those who have served others.
Over the years, mobility needs change due to aging, joint replacement, or disability. That's when your existing bathtub becomes a hazard to your safety. Enter TubCut. The company's name says it all. They will cut your bathtub so you can enter it as if it were a shower. All done in your home in one day. Imagine a bathtub one day, a shower the next. And if your needs ever change, TubCut can reverse the process so you have a tub again. Call 866-395-5548 or visit tubcut.com.
The community of Jessup, celebrating its heritage this weekend with the annual St. Ubaldo Day. Newswatch 16's Nikki Kreis caught up with organizers ahead of the festivities.
Hi, I'm Newswatch 16's Nikki Kreis, and we're here in Jessup getting ready for a big weekend. St. Ubaldo Day is this Saturday, including the running of the Saints. So this is something, Scott, that's a long-time tradition here in Jessup. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. It dates back as far as the 1100s, started in 1909, and we honor three saints, St. Ubaldo, St. George, and St. Anthony, and it's going to bring a lot of people to Jessup, along with the Jessup Carnival kicked off last night, going through till Sunday, and if you haven't been here, you got to be here at noon. Starts at noon. For the Alzata over at St. Mary's, 5:30 is our Corsa. And then on Sunday, our Chady Piccoli, we also do for our kids, which is the future. We do the same type of thing, we honor St. Ubaldo.
So the race itself, you hold these giant 800-pound statues.
We do. We carry them captain to 10. Each captain is nominated through the family. And he's our Capodici, along with our Capocetta, his hatchet man, and we carried him on our shoulders. After the Alzata, the Capodici breaks the Broca, which is a significant part of our tradition,
And then we start with our Festa di Shady at 5:30.
So St. Ubaldo Day, the running of the Saints this Saturday. The race starts at 5:30, but you can catch the carnival all throughout the week and the weekend. It started last night and it runs through Sunday here in Jessup. Nikki Kreis, Newswatch 16, Lackawanna County.
Well, Mother Nature may play an unfortunate role in those festivities. Rain also racing in for the holiday weekend. Kurt rejoins us next with the full Storm Tracker 16 forecast.
Newswatch 16 this morning keeps you prepared for whatever the day brings. Working overnight to get you the latest breaking news. Stay ahead of the storm with Weather Impact Alert Days. Newswatch 16 this morning. Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m. Streaming on WNEP+. Thanks to WNEP viewers, these pets have new homes. We'll feature a new pet to adopt every Friday on Newswatch 16 at 5:30. 16 to the Rescue is sponsored by S.J. Kowalski Heating and Cooling.
While my son was in the hospital, something happened during his care that I was not aware of.
It happens. A loved one suffers serious injury or dies due to hospital or doctor error.
A family friend recommended CPR.
You may wonder whether a medical mistake was the cause. You and your family may be entitled to compensation and benefits for the need over a lifetime. Time is of the essence.
CPR has helped secure my son's future.
For a free consultation with experienced trial lawyers serving families in Pennsylvania and New Jersey for over 30 years, call now.
What's Tide Evo?
It's real laundry magic. With 6 layers of cleaning power, new Tide Evo makes stains disappear. Like magic. New Tide Evo is real laundry magic.
Vikings like to solve problems the Viking way. But when it comes to Viking hand, or Dupuytren's contracture, and you can't lay your hand flat or open a jar, know that surgery isn't the only option. Don't be a Viking. Request a modern, non-surgical treatment with minimal recovery time. If not offered, get a second opinion. Visit findahandspecialist.com.
Bake sales and barbecues, car shows and concerts. See what's going on near you. Check out the Public Service Bulletin Board events calendar at WNEP.com. You can find local events or create and promote your own. Get directions, share with your friends at WNEP.com/events and on the WNEP app. Stream Newswatch 16 this morning from 7 to 9 on WNEP+.
Newswatch 16 is sponsored by Allied Services Hospice and Palliative Care, delivering compassionate, high-quality care in the comfort of home. Search hospice care at Allied Services to learn more.
Well, the chief is in the backyard on this kind of cloudy and gray day, kind of a prelude to our weekend washout.
Yeah, but at least it's not a soaking rain right now. You know what I mean?
True.
But we are going to get that. It's coming. You're absolutely right. I know you guys usually have something going every weekend. Do you have plans this weekend?
We do, yes. We're going out to the lake out in western PA to visit John's family.
Okay, very nice.
It'll be a chilly day, but we'll make the most of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Rennie, I wish I had better news. I really do. You know, I was telling Anthony in the weather office, true story, we just talked about this 20 minutes ago. I said, I almost feel guilty given this forecast because I know a lot of people are like, oh, you know?
No, it's not your fault though, Kurt.
I know.
It's not your fault.
Contrary to what people think, we don't have a weather machine. All right, let's talk about what's going on, and we'll start off with our weather headlines. That's where I want to start. That's what we're going to be looking at here. Cloudy, cool, some light showers south. That's what we're seeing today. And then the weekend, I mean, Saturday just looks like a washout. I'm going to show you more on that in just a minute. Sunday, we're going to be some scattered showers around. And I think that'll be the case on Monday. I don't see it as a washout. Monday will be warmer. We'll get into the 70s, but there will be the chance of some passing showers. Future clouds and radar. There it is. There's Friday, 11:30, into Saturday in the afternoon. And that rain stays steady right into the evening hours. And then it tapers off a little bit. Then here's Sunday. And notice Sunday, we get some breaks in the showers. So it's not the steady rain that we're going to see Saturday. Saturday looks like a washout. Again, another Saturday that's a washout. Sunday, though, looks like it'll be more scattered and even into Monday as well. So here's your Memorial Day weekend forecast for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. See what I said? Monday's looking a little bit better. looking like we'll get some sunshine breaking out. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s. Sunday, again, not a washout, but there will be scattered showers around. Frost advisory up there into upstate New York. Not for us, though. Big picture, this is what we have. There's that front with the rain showers, that steady rain. So it's going to continue for you folks in our southern tier. For the most part, it's light. The heavy stuff is down towards Harrisburg, but you get the idea. And there's Pottsville. You can see those light rain showers coming through and just dotting the camera with some raindrops. Lots and lots of clouds. Future clouds and radar. Once we get into 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon, the rain showers should push far enough south that they won't be a factor for our viewing area. Out in central Pennsylvania, again, Happy Valley, lots of clouds out there as well. And there's a view from our Pottsville Yingling camera. Lots of clouds there. And there's our roof cam. You can see traffic moving along smoothly here. Not the case everywhere, though. 57 is our current temperature. And relative humidity up to 62%. Peak wind gust today, not a factor at all. Winds will be very light. And there's a look at your temperatures. Most of the area in the 50s. We do have a couple of low 60s. And we'll be looking at, again, temps going up into the mid-60s for tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow's not bad. It'll be cloudy. And we'll be looking at just a couple of isolated showers. The real rain comes Saturday, scattered showers Sunday. Monday does look a little bit better. And then we start warming up next week, Rennie. So not a complete washout all 3 days. That's the good news to take away.
That is true. You can still have some Memorial Day fun.
Sunday and Monday. Yep.
Yes, as we remember the meaning of the holiday, too.
You got it.
All right. Thanks, Kurt.
Yep.
Well, some students in Schuylkill County learned an important lesson about the meaning of Memorial Day with one simple field trip. We'll explain next on the Pennsylvania Road.
This May, Renewal by Andersen wants to give you a huge win. You can have our award-winning windows and doors right now, and you don't have to pay us a dime for 2 years. You can try to pay us during the first 2 years, but we don't want it. Really, we don't want it. Save it, spend it, go buy a pony, whatever you want to do. And of all the things you can do for your home, going with us is one of the best decisions you can make. Why? Because choosing Renewal by Andersen to replace your windows and doors makes your home worth more. 3 out of 4 real estate agents surveyed agree. Andersen products increase a home's value by at least 10%. Do the math. I think you're going to be happy. And when you're ready to sell your home, it's possible that your new windows and doors could help pay for themselves by increasing the value of your home. Here at Renewal by Andersen, we value homegrown talent. Your local design consultants, measure technicians, certified master installers, and customer service team are all going to give you the best home improvement experience you've ever had. And wait until you see our exclusive ensemble entry door systems. These are premium, custom-built entry doors that were designed for beauty and security. You're not going to find this door at a big box store. Oh yeah, and one more thing, no other window company is going to do the whole project, soup to nuts, with the nation's best warranty. And you don't pay us a dime until May of 2028. Call before May 31st, 570-221-4900. That's 570-221-4900.
Volunteer groups have been busy throughout the area, making sure veteran graves have new American flags before Memorial Day. Our John Meyer tagged along with a group of middle school students in Schuylkill County as they placed flags and learned some history on the Pennsylvania Road.
They were 6th, 7th, and 8th graders on a Memorial Day mission. The Student Council and Honor Society from St. Clair Area Middle School making sure hundreds of veteran grave sites had fresh flags.
Did you guys do that next?
But what started as a day out of school to do community service turned into much more.
There's so much history you get to learn too.
The students showed us some of what they saw and learned. Graves dating back to the mid-1800s.
There was a lot of war veterans that were very earlier, like the Civil War and the World Wars and the Korean Wars, which I thought that was pretty cool because it's just a lot of history, which we don't hear about a lot today.
What they saw were veteran names who were once boys and girls growing up in the St. Clair area just like these kids, but then went off to war.
It's hard for me to think how someone would risk their life for random people, but when I start to get older, I start to realize how brave they are and how risky going into war is.
One grave we spotted was for Private William Beleza, killed in the Pacific in World War II. A few tombstones away, Peter Bodnar Jr., killed in Belgium in World War II.
Being able to look at the graves and reading their names and just it makes you think about there's a lot going on in our community. There's just so much that we haven't discovered yet, but you could just look and it's there.
Just looking just right there are so many flags in just this little section.
Yes, just seeing all those flags tells its own story, that this has been a community dedicated to service. These students had a lot to replace, showing their own love of community and country.
How crazy it is from that time period to now and how much everything has changed. But it's really cool to see how everybody still comes together to do things like this.
It says that our hard work, even if they're not here today, it really does mean something to them because they put their hard work and risk their lives, and actually their lives are here. They did all of this for us.
Just think of what it would mean to those generations before, still remembered, in this cemetery turned classroom.
They took notice of even more things than I have, and I've been doing this now for 13 years, and it's firsthand. I mean, it's more than what textbooks could ever do, and just to be out here to see it.
An invaluable lesson learned.
There's always heroes in your community. Just gotta look for them.
These middle school students found plenty of them here. John Meyer, Newswatch 16 on the Pennsylvania Road in Schuylkill County.
A popular park just transformed an empty space into a hub for hoops and paddles. New pickleball courts are officially open at Naog Park. Coming up after the break, what else residents can look forward to this summer.
Bring on the fun and bring home a new Honda. Honda vehicles are built for exploring, with available features like all-terrain tires, off-road tuned suspension, and Trail Watch. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $279 per month lease on a 2026 CR-V all-wheel drive LX.
As a young man, I always thought that I was invincible. I never worried about getting hurt on the job because I was sure my company had my back.
Hurt on the job? Call O'Connor Law right now.
Did you know CancerGuard can help screen for multiple cancers?
Good to know.
CancerGuard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear.
Wait, what?
It's one simple blood test.
That really is good to know.
CancerGuard, from the makers of Cologuard.
Join us in honoring our heroes at Boscov's. This Saturday through Monday, save an extra 15% on almost everything when you donate $5 to support military families. Save big on summer essentials, women's swimwear, up to 80% off, starting at just $14.99. Stock up and save on men's t-shirts, polos, and button-down shirts starting at just $9.99. Save up to 60% off patio furniture, umbrellas, and cushions. And take an extra 15% off with your $5 donation at all Boscov's.
You're done mopping, and you might think your floors are clean.
But not from where we're standing.
Try the new Swiffer Power Mop. For a deeper clean you can see and feel.
Wow, you really stepped up your clean.
New micro scrubbers clean 5 times deeper than spin mops, even in grout lines. Keeping more dirt and grime off your socks and hard to reach places, so stuff stays trapped here.
And not down here.
Ooh, I feel this clean in my soul.
Try the new Swiffer Power Mop for a white sock clean.
Hi, I'm Newswatch 16's Emily Kress. We're proud to serve Cresco and everyone who lives in Monroe County.
Finally, at noon, a multi-court project at Naog Park in Scranton now complete. Near the pool complex now sits 2 basketball courts and 8 pickleball courts. Newswatch 16 spoke with a man who's part of a group of over 100 pickleball players. He says these new courts will get a lot of use.
The more the better, because sometimes you're going places that you can only play for a couple hours because there's something else going on in that gym or something. But this here is going to open up a lot of playtime for us.
City Hall says that's not all. After 2 years of work, the new pool at Naog Park is expected to open later this year in Scranton. And that'll do it for us here on Newswatch 16 at noon. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great rest of your afternoon.
Continue with us on WNEP Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.